So satisfied.
Welcome to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Patrick Auto Group, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, and Silla College. The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Collins Insurance. Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. The Coca-Cola pregame show with Mitch Columbi and Coach Terry Minix is next.
The past few years have highlighted many unsung heroes in our communities, and one that comes to mind are educators.
We always appreciate the important work that educators do, but we're especially thankful for how they have gone above and beyond to serve students across Indiana.
I'm Paul Knighty, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association, and a proud North Posey Viking.
And I'm Carrie Rosati, IHSAA Assistant Commissioner and a proud Roncalli Royal.
Let's take a moment to thank all of our educators, including those who also coach. They always go the extra mile, not only to develop successful student athletes, but also great people.
High school sports would not be what they are without the men and women who teach and coach our state student athletes.
To all of our educators, we see you, we care about you, and we're really grateful for you.
Let's all support the vital work of teachers and coaches by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is appreciation. This is gratitude. This is your IHSAA.
Rick Rab, 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. 5 Star quality, 73% lean ground beef in a family pack, $2.99 a pound. Crisp iceberg head lettuce, tired of $3.99, tired of $2.99, tired of $2.79. We'll give it to you for $1.99. Prairie Farms, 1%, 2% or skim each and every gallon, each and every day, each and every week, $3.99. Where is that 5 Star?
In the Knox Mall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here are the voices of K99.3, Mitch Columbi and Coach Terry Minix.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the West Central Trojans host the Pioneer Panthers in a girls and boys doubleheader from the Trojan Trench. This is Indiana basketball. For the last 57 years, we've experienced sports broadcasting greatness here on WKVI. For that, we tip our hat to Harold Welter and thank him for his dedication and service to local high school sports. Thank you, Harold, for all that you have done for Kankakee Valley Broadcasting. Thank you to our in-game producer, Marilla Schaefer, who is back at KVB headquarters, making sure we are broadcasting out to you live. With us tonight, as our sports analyst, we are honored to have with us Scott Masters. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. And we welcome you to the Trojan Trench in Francisville, Indiana, 47957, as these two teams will be providing us a doubleheader basketball entertainment as we are set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get all of us ready for our 20th and 21st basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen the Lady Trojans of West Central, but have yet to see the boys teams of either team from Pioneer. When we look at the Pioneer Lady Panthers, head coach Jeff Brook is in his 7th season in charge. The Lady Panthers are on paper look amazing as they have battled good teams throughout the season. Their only losses came to the Caston Comets twice and in the Lady Jays of North Judson San Pierre. The Lady Panthers are 17-3 on the year. Very good record. Leading the way for the Lady Panthers in the scoring department is Ashlyn Brook, averaging 23.3 points per game. She also leads the team in assists, averaging 5.9 per game. And while we're at it, she leads in steals, averaging 4.6 per game. We expect to see an amazing performance from her as she is electric to watch, so we have been told. Kylie Attinger leads the team in rebounds, averaging 6.5 per game. She has the best shooting percentage on this team, shooting 49% from the floor this season. As we turn now to our sports analyst this evening, Scott Masters. Scott, thanks for being here this evening. Welcome to the Trojan Trench.
Well, thanks very much, Mitch. This will be the inaugural time I've had a chance to broadcast one here from this fine facility, so it's going to be pretty interesting.
It's been about since 2015, I want to say, since I did a ball game here. But, yeah, it's been a while for me. First time for you. But we're so glad you're joining us here. But let's get right into it. I know we're going off very little here. I know we haven't really seen either of these teams. But let's get right into it. We're going in a little blind when it comes to these Pioneer Lady Panthers. What stuck out to you from the quick rundown from the Lady Panthers there?
Their record. So, they've only lost a couple games this year, so they're going to be definitely a tough squad to handle tonight. And I'll be very interested to see what styles of basketball both of these teams are going to play. Will it be up-tempo? Will it be more controlled pace? We're going to have to wait and see, but we don't have long because it's going to be in about 11 minutes, and we're going to be rock and rolling and ready to go.
We are ready to go, and as we turn the page and look at the West Central Lady Trojans, head coach Tyson Mellon is in his 4th season leading the girls program. The Lady Trojans come into tonight off a tough loss to Faith Christian, 57-78 this past Tuesday. They have had a tough year that Coach Mellon has talked about on the Saturday Sports Line, but there have been some positive moments they have witnessed. This team is young, and as we saw last month, Scott, they had trouble getting the ball in the basket. You were there for that game against Oregon Davis where the Lady Cats won that one 53-43. Annika Smith is a big name on this team and the main leader. And as we saw, Scott, she fights hard. It just wasn't the Lady Trojans' night. The Lady Trojans come into tonight's contest 4-14 on the year. Leading the team in scoring is Annika Smith, averaging 14.7 points per game, shooting an astounding 57% from the floor. She also leads the team in rebounds and blocks, averaging 8 boards and 1.2 blocks per game. Mara Sharp leads the team in steals and assists, averaging 3.5 takeaways a game and 3.6 dimes per game. Scott, with a season that hasn't gone the way anyone would hope, what would be some words of encouragement you could send to Trojan Nation's way?
Well, first of all, Mitch, we did see them just a few weeks ago, and the one thing that stood out to me was they played hard. They played hard the whole game, even when they got down a little bit, and they never quit, and there was no hanging heads. They ran the offense that they were supposed to run. They didn't run it very successfully, but they had a lot of misses that game, and we'll see if they can improve on their field goal percentage today.
Well, a lot in store for us tonight. You better stick around. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, refreshing the world, making a difference. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch.
Thank you, Mr. John Thompson. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned, as the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winnemac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome to the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I have with us head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Tyson Mellon. Coach, you're coming into tonight against the Pioneer Lady Panthers. What do you know about them?
I know they're really good. Ashlyn Brooks been playing for 4 years and leads the team in almost everything. She's going to Ball State for a reason. I remember watching her in 8th grade, in middle school, 7th and 8th grade, and I knew then, she's pretty good.
So what do you hope to see from your girls out on the floor tonight? Knowing what you have to come up with, what do you hope to see from your team?
Well, we know you can never really stop her. We just hope to stay in front of her. She's a great passer. She finds her teammates well, so we hope that we don't leave the other ladies open. So if we can just stay in front of her the best we can and then kind of guard everybody else, she's going to get her 20 or 30. We just hope somebody else doesn't get 20, so.
Message to Trojan Nation this evening.
Hey, just come out in sports. We got about 2 weeks left. Girls are playing hard, and we're getting better each game.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Welcome to Marian University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marian University. Marian's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marian University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marian.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marian.edu/Ancilla.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking here with head coach of the Pioneer Lady Panthers, Jeff Brook. Jeff, what do you know about the West Central Lady Trojans coming into tonight?
They are a young team, but as you watch them on film, they keep getting better and better throughout the season. I don't know names. I just know numbers from film. So, number 23 on the inside, I think she's averaged about 16 points per game. Does a nice job using her body, able to get in a scoring position. And her number 13 does a really good job. She penetrates and kicks. So they really look to her, and as they get better and better, I know we got a lot of sophomores and juniors, and a couple freshmen on there. They're going to be a great ball team. Tonight we got to keep her out of the paint tonight and make them shoot it from the 3-point line, and obviously that's the game plan. But we'll see what happens when we tip it off.
What do you hope to see from your girls out on the floor tonight? Anything in particular?
We got to get a little more aggressive than typically what we do. Get a little more physical. We like to get up and down the floor, and that's an advantage, and it's a disadvantage. When you're up and down the floor, you don't get as physical. So that's what I would like to see out of my girls tonight. Make good decisions as they come in and penetrate and kick, and when to shoot it, when not to shoot it, when to make that extra pass is what we're looking to. Just kind of fine tuning before tournament season comes up.
message to Panther Nation who may be listening tonight?
Hey, thanks for everybody for support. As we've traveled throughout the season, we've had really good support, so thank you for that. And, thank you to the parents for always getting the girls where they need to be and how they need to be there. So, thanks out to them.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has it in stock. From sampan, aqua patio, and sweetwater pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver Portside Marina can help. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 842-5000. Culver Portside Marina.
Now it's time for the Keys to the Game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen.
All right, as we get set for Indiana high school basketball action, what are your keys to the game as a Lady Panther tonight, Scott?
Well, for the Lady Panthers, I think you look for your leader, you look for Ashlyn Brooke, and don't stand around and watch. You got to move and be there. If they're able to stop her, be there and be a good weapon that you can be and score and rebound as well.
Couldn't agree more. Now flip sides. You're the head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans. What do you want to see out of your girls tonight, Coach?
Well, you want to see good ball movement. You want to see good shot selection. If they get some good shot selection, they can get those easy buckets, and that'll make it a little bit easier on them if they're not having to hit all the high-intensity shots all the time.
That's your Keys to the Game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Marian University's Ancilla College. If you are looking for a place to continue your education, visit marian.edu/Ancilla. Time to sit back and chill as the Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our starting lineup is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth.
Now it's time for the starting lineups.
For the Lady Panthers of Pioneer, starting at point guard is Ashlyn Brooke. At the 2 guard is Belle Blickenstaff. Starting at the 3 is Paula Clato. At the 4 is Kylie Attinger. And at the 5 is Gracie Hopper. For the Lady Trojans of West Central, starting at point guard is Mara Sharp. At the 2 is Sydney Mellon. Starting at the small forward is Brooke Mellon. At the 4 is Liza Allen. And at the 5 is Annika Smith. That is our starting lineup for tonight as we'll be back to get set for tip-off. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. And that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
From the Trojan Trench in Francisville, Indiana, we welcome you back for this girls and boys doubleheader between the West Central Trojans and the Pioneer Panthers. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting as WKVI will always be there. We also want to let you know Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WYMR will always be there too. As a matter of fact, you can catch semifinal action of the 58th annual TCU Bi-County Basketball Tournament right now with the boss Tony Ross on Max 98.3 FM and online at Max983.net. He will be calling the boys' game tonight as it is a doubleheader to find out who will play in the championship round tomorrow. The John Glenn Falcons are taking on the Triton Trojans first, followed by the Ville Lancers against the Argus Dragons. That's right now on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WYMR Max 98.3 FM. I turn things over now to our PA announcer, which is Greg Bushman, getting ready for our national anthem, which will be provided by the West Central pep band as I turn things over to our public address announcer, Greg Bushman.
Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the West Central Pep Band under the direction of Stephen Scholey.
Don't ever hesitate to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook at Sports to the Max, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, and on Twitter at KVB Sports for all Kankakee Valley broadcasting content. Every morning we remind you through the week to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central, right here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI from top to bottom at this broadcasting company. We are on it. Catch our stories every morning on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Well, Scott, seems we have a little time here. How was your drive over from Plymouth today?
Oh, it wasn't too terribly bad.
It's a long drive, isn't it, man?
A little bit.
There's no easy way to get here. But we made it, and we're here on time, ready to go.
I didn't speed.
I did, yeah.
I did not speed to any of our fine law enforcement that might be listening. I drove the speed limit.
Well, we remind you the public address announcer tonight at the Trojan Trench is Greg Bushman, doing a fantastic job. The clock operator is Randy Anlicker. The scorekeeper is Hillary Dury. Our officials for this evening are Matthew Bush, Ron Miller, and Thomas Mills. Scott Masters is with us as our sports analyst tonight. I am Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for girls basketball action here from Francisville, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being our sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week, given out every Saturday morning on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to Harold Welter. We're set from tip-off from the Trojan Trench. Sit back, relax, and let myself and Scott take care of your Friday night, as this is Indiana high school basketball action. Tip is up, and the Pioneer Panthers are going to control the tip first. It looks like the ball is in the hands of number 15, Ashlyn Brook, who then gets it inside for a nice two from number 25. That is Brook. That was Kylie Adinger. So, on the other end, the Panthers come up with the steal, and here they come again, pushing it forward up to number 11, Christabel Blickenstaff. She gets it to go, as it's a four quick points from the Lady Panthers here in this one. Oh, no.
To add insult to injury, a turnover here for West Central. It's going to give Pioneer ball back again with, like you said, a 4-0 lead here with 7:26 to go in the first.
So bringing it across the timeline is Ashlyn Brook. She kicks it over to Crystal Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff back over to Brook. Brook inside. This is Kylie Adinger, who then finds Grace Hopper on the drive baseline. No good on the layup, and here comes Annika Smith on a fast break opportunity. Spin around, shoots the layup, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded inside, Grace Hopper. Hopper bring it across. Oh, no, this is Ashlyn Brook. Bring it across the timeline. Didn't think twice.
Oh,
Cashes checks from deep. Splashed it like water.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a long night
No
if
one
she's
stepped
on
up.
fire.
No one
First shot.
stepped up.
Yeah, first shot from Ashlyn Brook goes through easily as she can shoot the lights out. Now on the other end, we see the Lady Panthers in a 2-3 zone. The Trojans trying to make something happen here. Driving inside, this is number 33 now in the corner. Brooklyn Lattimore. And something called down on the baseline, maybe a foul? I didn't see.
I think stepped out of bounds.
Oh, stepped out of bounds. So it was last touched by a Lady Panther, so it stays here, out of bounds play underneath their own basket for the Lady Trojans. Kicks it out to the corner. This is number 21, Sydney Mellon. Finding it back over to Liza Allen, who then gets it to Mellon, but then stolen by Ashlyn Brooks. She's all alone, and she gets the layup to go. Left-handed, quick 5 points from her, and she's smiling. It's going to be an easy night for her, she thinks. 9-0 early here as we are only 2 minutes into this contest. The Pioneer Lady Panthers putting on the points here early. Getting it inside for the Trojans, that's number 33. Big shot from the corner, number 21. That was Sydney Mellon, no good, and here come the Panthers again on a fast break. My goodness. Paula Collado Fernandez with the layup and a full timeout. A full timeout by Tyson Mellon. Boy, they are...
Pioneer can run.
Yes, they can.
Pioneer can run.
My goodness.
And they run very efficiently. Very efficiently. Everybody is where they're supposed to be, and boy, they put a lot of points on the board here early in this contest.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going so fast I couldn't even collect my thoughts to find out who had the ball. By the time I figured it out, the Bay passed it. So that's how fast these teams are playing right now. And you can hear the fans in this arena got really quiet. You definitely can feel it. The energy in here has just kind of been taken away by the Pioneer Lady Panthers. They came in here with a mission.
Well, and like you said, we knew they were good. But, boy, they are efficient. They're deadly efficient. That's the thing. And when you're efficient like that and you pretty much capitalize on every opportunity you've had so far. I think they've had one miss here in the first quarter. That was it. It was that baseline jumper, and that was the only miss I think they've had.
You're right. Boy, I still can't get over Ashlyn Brooks' first shot from behind the arc. I mean, it just looked textbook. That's exactly what you want to see. Of course, she is the daughter of head coach Jeff Brook for the Pioneer Lady Panthers, as the West Central Lady Trojans will control possession here, as crossing the timeline is Mara Sharp, who then gets it over to number 25, Brooklyn Mellon. Now driving baseline was number 11, Liza Allen, but then looks like it was tipped by a Lady Panther potentially, and it stays here. It'll be an out-of-bounds play. So from underneath their own basket, the Lady Trojans, here comes the play. They kick it out to number 11, Liza Allen. Allen kicks it over to Mara Sharp, number 15, who then finds Brooklyn Mellon into the corner now. Driving inside, number 11, Liza Allen, who then kicks it back out to Mara Sharp. Tried to get it back to Brooklyn Mellon, and then there's a chase for the ball. Stolen by Ashlyn Brook. Nice dish off the number 11. Crystal Blickenstaff couldn't get the layup to go, but she goes to the line for two.
That ball was almost thrown away, but great hustle that time by the coach's daughter. She was able to retrieve it and then flip it for a layup attempt. It didn't go, but they're going to shoot some free throws.
Well, I'm reading my notes here. She prefers Bell, not Krista Bell, so we will call her Bell Blickenstaff for the rest of the game.
I will write that down.
Yeah, let's write that down. As coaches told me, you got to call her Bell. So she misses the first free throw. Second one's up, and it is no good as well. Annika Smith on the rebound for the Lady Trojans. She pushes it forward to Mara Sharp. Sharp with the ball at the volleyball line, dribbling, looking at that zone from the Lady Panthers. She kicks it over to number 33. That's Brooklyn Lattimore. Into the corner now to Liza Allen. Back to Lattimore. Almost stolen by Bell Blickenstaff for the Lady Panthers, but the Lady Trojans keep possession. This is number 15, Mara Sharp, top of the key. Kicks it over to Liza Allen. Looks like they've settled down here and allowed me to call this game as this is Liza Allen driving baseline. And it looks like
ball out of bounds. It's going to go
my
Pioneer way.
So you have a better vision than I do on that. I can't see over there on that end, so I appreciate that. As she dribbled out of bounds, it's Panther ball on the other end now. As it looks like the Trojans are trying a little bit of a zone here. On the inside is Bell Blickenstaff, and she gets the layup to go. 13-0. The Lady Trojans haven't scored yet. Here we come, crossing the timeline. This is number 15, Mara Sharp. Tried to get it inside to Annika Smith. No, stolen. Here comes Ashlyn Brook. Boy, she can handle, dribbled between the legs. Now she's popping for three. Feeling good. A little bit off to the right. Looked like a pass to me, though. Belle Blickenstaff on the retrieval from the missed shot and puts the layup right in as it's 15-0. 4:15 to go here in the first. Now into the corner, Brooklyn Lattimore, stolen again by Ashlyn Brooks. Now behind her back to save it from out of bounds. My goodness, she can play. Brooke bringing it across the timeline, gets it inside. This is Brooklyn Mellon. Mellon back out to, missed shot from the corner. Rebounded Annika Smith, and here they come. As this is number 15, Mara Sharp, getting it over to number 25, Brooklyn Mellon. Now driving baseline is Mara Sharp. Puts up the shot, no good. Foul called on the inside. We'll see what they say here. Fouls on number 20, Paula Collado Fernandez. As we have some substitutions here out on the floor. And this is an out-of-bounds play for the Lady Trojans underneath their own basket, kicking it out to Mara Sharp with the ball, top of the key. She's going to kick it over to number 25, Brooklyn Mellon, who then finds Annika Smith driving baseline. Puts up the shot. That was Liza Allen, actually. No good. Rebounded. They keep it here. This is number 21, Sydney Mellon now with the ball. Picks up her dribble, kicks it back out to Brooklyn Mellon. Then kicks it over to Liza Allen driving baseline. Almost stolen again by the Panthers, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, little cat and mouse here.
Yeah, good hands that time by Kylie Adinger as she was able to swat that ball out of bounds.
So we'll see what they draw up here. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket again. They kick it out. This is Mara Sharp with the ball. Up top to Liza Allen, who then, this is Liza Allen. Now back to number 21, Sydney Mellon. Sydney trapped in the corner, tried to get rid of it. She does. Cross-court pass stolen by number 20, Paula Collado Fernandez, all alone for the layup. Easy work for them. 17-0. It's all Lady Panthers.
West Central needs to shorten the passes up. Those long passes are not going to work. They're going to be easy layups for Pioneer.
Boy, this quarter just can't end fast enough for the Trojans as it just keeps on going. 21, Sydney Mellon driving baseline, dumps it off to Annika Smith. She's blocked by Paula Collado, but she steals it back, puts up a shot, no good, and she's fouled.
Yeah, it looks like that foul is going to be on Fernandez for Pioneer. And that'll be some free throw attempts here for West Central.
First one through for Annika Smith. Dad always hated when I'd say fur instead of four. Shout out to Dad.
Yeah,
Annika Smith, second free throw up, but no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Brook. And she's going to bring it across the timeline. Looks so effortless to her, having such an easy time. Setting up the offense, dribbles between her legs, crosses over, drives inside, almost stolen by Mara Sharp. Nice defense from her. Called it for a jump ball. So now Mara Sharp bringing it across the timeline. Now back over to Sydney Mellon, who then finds Liza Allen. Allen driving inside, shoots it from 15. That was a good-looking shot, but it couldn't get it to go. So Ashlyn Brook now with the ball. Here she comes driving inside, gets the layup up, but the foul is going to be called on the floor. So out of bounds play underneath their own basket for the Lady Panthers of Pioneer. Brook will take it out. She kicks it to the corner. This is Kylie Adinger getting it inside to Ashlyn Brook, who then kicks it back over to number 15, Ashlyn Brook for another three. No good this time. Rebounded Annika Smith. Here they come on a fast break opportunity. It's a one-on-one. Annika Smith on Ashlyn Brook. Got her to fake. Puts up the layup. Oh, what a nice move, but it didn't work. Rebounded Ashlyn Brook, and here she comes, crossing the timeline. Throws it over. So, my goodness. Number 11. Where did that come from? Belle Blickenstaff.
Yeah.
This is like a Kyrie Irving pass.
It was over all the
My
defense.
goodness, who's this? Ashlyn Brook.
To a wide open
shot there. On the other end, This is number 15, Mara Sharp, getting it to number 21, Sydney Mellon on the inside, and then a jump ball's called. She may be one of the more athletic female basketball players, Scott, that I've ever witnessed with my own eyes, and I mean that. I'm not just saying that. I'm serious right now.
Oh, definitely. And,
I mean,
she's got the mind of a coach because obviously her
dad's
father is a coach.
my goodness.
So she's a coach on the floor. I know you hear that a lot, but she's a coach on the floor.
She is smooth.
She definitely is.
Ball,
no wasted movements by her.
None. It's scary. So the ball goes out of bounds for the Panthers. Last touch by the Lady Trojans. It's an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. They get it in right away to number 13. That was Grace Hopper. No good on the layup. Rebounded Lady Trojans. 1-19. Mara Sharp tried to get it inside. Stolen by the Lady Panthers. Under a minute here. Under a minute in the first quarter. This is number 20 driving inside. Paula Collado-Fernandez, the sophomore. Couldn't get the layup to go, but she's going to go to the line for two as she's fouled.
Fernandez, she's got a good, quick first step, Mitch, as you could see that. She was able to get away from her defender, and the only thing they had to do was they had to foul to stop her from an easy layup.
Fernandez hits the first free throw as we see checking in for the Lady Trojans, Brooklyn Lattimore, and checking out is number 25, Brooklyn Mellon. So the second free throw from Fernandez goes through, making it 21-1, a 20-point ball game here with 45 seconds in the first quarter to go. This is Brooklyn Mellon with the ball. Now over to Sydney Mellon. It wasn't Brooklyn that checked out a moment ago. My apologies. Stolen by Fernandez. Here come the Lady Panthers on a fast break opportunity. She's fast too, and she gets the layup to go. Quick two from them. As this is Sydney Mellon bringing it up across the timeline, kicks it over to Liza Allen in the corner, puts up a layup, no good, gets back the rebound as Annika Smith. Nice double move on the inside, and she's fouled. That's the person I think you got to get it to, Scott. Annika Smith.
Strong rebound there on the inside. She got the rebound within three of her defenders and was able to take it back up, stop the clock, and shoot a few free throws here.
Smith with the first free throw, hits it as she has both points for the Lady Trojans here. As she's a very good post player, and we saw that against Oregon Davis. When she gets it going inside, she can get position. Missed the second free throw, but she tracks down her own miss. My goodness. Now she's driving baseline, kicks it back out. This is Sydney Mellon with the ball. Back over to Liza Allen, then over to Sydney, who then finds number 25, Brooklyn Mellon, into the corner now. This is Brooklyn Lattimore. Inside, nice pass to Sydney Mellon. Turnaround shot, and she gets the last shot of the first quarter to go. So some hope is now alive here as the Lady Trojans score 4 points, and the Lady Panthers of Pioneer scoring 23 in the first quarter, 23-4 as the Lady Panthers lead. And we remind you, tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Thoughts on the first quarter, Scott?
Wow.
Wow.
Pioneers as good as advertised, Mitch, and I said no wasted movement out there. They're pretty slick, and it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this ball game plays out.
I'd be scared. If I was on defense against Ashlyn Brook, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't know what I'd do. You get in her face, she's going to go right around you. You sag so that she doesn't drive on you, she's going to pop a three. And then not only that, she can handle the rock. I mean, my goodness. One of the better point guards that I've had a chance to see this season from a girls basketball team. And I'm going to just say this, Scott. She doesn't play like – she plays like a guy. She plays basketball like Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good comp.
So getting it in for the Trojans, bring it across the timeline is Sydney Mellon. Mellon kicks it over to Brooklyn Lattimore. Now into the corner to Sydney Mellon. Inside, Annika Smith puts up the layup, and she gets it to go.
It's like you said, Mitch, get the ball to her as much as humanly possible in there.
6-23. The Panthers push it forward, getting it back to Ashlyn Brook. Now she cross-court passes over to Fernandez. Paula Collado-Fernandez inside to number 25. Now back out to Ashlyn Brook for three! Wow! Big-time three from her as she tickled the twine on that one. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot there. Annika Smith now top of the key, crosses it over. This is Brooklyn Lattimore, almost stolen by Ashlyn Brook again. And now she's just smiling, joking with the team. She's just having fun out there, Scott.
Joking with her dad.
I know.
Told her dad, I'm jumping here, you better catch me.
She's just out there having fun. It's like playing pickup ball for her. Driving inside is Sydney Mellon, almost stolen. Now they're on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball as it is in favor of the Lady Panthers of Pioneer. So Ashlyn Brook will bring this one across the timeline. With the ball crossing over. Now driving over to the left side. Kicks it over to number 13. This is Grace Hopper. Now over to number 20. Fernandez driving inside, wide open. And she gets the layup to go. 28-6, under 7 to go here in the first half. This is Mara Sharp kicking it forward to Sydney Mellon. Mellon back to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Now back over to Sydney Mellon. Mellon driving inside, kicks it out to Brooklyn Mellon. Or no, that's Liza Allen. Boy, I am having a problem tonight. Liza Allen, number 11. Sydney Mellon, number 21. And Brooklyn Mellon, number 25. So the two Mellons out on the court here for the Lady Trojans, trying to make something happen. Getting an inside pass from Ashlyn Brook for the Lady Panthers, almost thrown away. Back out to Brook for another three. Oh my goodness.
That was deep too, Mitch. That was a very deep three.
I don't know what we're witnessing tonight. Stolen by Ashlyn Brook. She's getting it again. Pushes it forward to number 10. This is McKenna Stryker, and she gets the layup to go. It's all Lady Panthers so far in this one. 33-6 in the first half. On the other end, we see Liza Allen driving inside. Kicks it back out to Sydney Mellon. Thought about a shot. Almost stolen by Ashlyn Brook again. Cross-court pass to number 25, Brooklyn Mellon. She picks up her dribble. Tried to get it inside to Annika Smith. Almost stolen again. My goodness.
Yeah, they're gonna get Brook for a foul there. She was on the floor and wouldn't.
Yeah, I think that's her second of the night. So Ashlyn Brook with her second.
Yep.
Mara Sharp getting it into Annika Smith, driving inside, gets the layup to go, and the and one. That's exactly what they want. Big time move from Annika Smith. You may remember she was our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week just about a month and a half ago. And she is quite the athlete here at West Central, a very good basketball player. As she gets the first free throw to go through, or the and one free throw to go through, completing the three-point play. Now on the other end are the Lady Panthers, kicking it out to Fernandez in the corner, driving inside again, blocked by Sydney Mellon. Nice D there. They collapse to help. That's what you want to see right there.
Yeah, three defenders collapsing there and a nice block. It was out of bounds. It still will be Pioneer ball, but good defense by West Central.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Ashlyn Brook will take it out for the Panthers. Kicks it up top. This is McKenna Stryker. She's up at the top of the key now. Drives over to the right side, now back over left. Kicks it inside to number 25. That was intended for Kylie Attinger, but no, it was stolen, and here comes Mara Sharp. And then Ashlyn Brooks called for another reach-in foul. I think that's 3 here in the first half, Scott.
That might be 3, and if it is...
Yep. So we're going to see Belle Blickenstaff come in and Ashlyn Brook check out.
Well, no, I don't know. They've got her for 2 on the board, so...
Interesting. So she only has 2, but he goes ahead and takes her out.
Yeah.
Smart move there, probably. Give her a little time. Yep. And she's not happy with herself. But getting it inside now to Brooklyn Mellon. Stolen again by the Lady Panthers. Man. So here they come, kicking it over to Fernandez in the corner. She's trying to cross her defense, trying to cross over Mara Sharp. But she gets rid of it and back to the top of the key. This is McKenna Stryker getting it over to number 11, Belle Blickenstaff. Belle gets it inside. This is number 25, Kylie Attinger. Now to the corner. Fernandez for 3. No good. Rebounded inside. Number 25, Kylie Attinger. It stays here. Kicks it back to McKenna Stryker. Tried to get it inside to Grace Hopper, but it was almost stolen. Deflected out of bounds. Last touch by a Trojan. It'll stay here. Underneath their own basket, out of bounds play here. This is Fernandez in the corner, trying to get inside. Euro steps over the defender, dumps it off to number 25, Kylie Addinger, and she gets the layup to go. 35-9, 4:20 to go here in the first half. This is number 25, Brooke. Oh, another steal. Here's Belle Blickenstaff on the fast break opportunity, and she gets the layup to go. It's just been all Panthers, Scott.
Yeah, they have taken advantage of every miscue by West Central.
Sydney Mellon tries her shot from 3, no good, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Lady Panther ball. And, man, you can just tell by looking at the Lady Trojans' faces, they just look demoralized right now.
Offensively, Pioneer just had a handful of threes, but everything has been pretty much right inside, right at the bucket.
You're exactly right. As it's stolen, Mara Sharp. Oh, and it's going to be, almost stolen back by number 10, McKenna Stryker, but they call her for a reach as Mara Sharp has got her nose in there a couple of times here, Scott.
Yeah, she's definitely, we talked about it. No quit on this team, so she's definitely out there giving it her all for sure.
So Sharp will go to the line as they are in a bonus here. They'll shoot a 1-and-1 opportunity. Mara Sharp, the junior, standing at 5'4", shoots the 1-and-1, misses the first one. And then they call a foul on number 22, Allison McCrew.
Now, she just may have been in the
wrong positioning, I think.
Yeah.
On the free throw. So Sharp gets another opportunity, puts it up that time, and no good again. Here come the Lady Panthers. This is McKenna Stryker. Stryker passes it forward to Fernandez in the corner. Fernandez with the ball, picks up her dribble back to the corner to Stryker. McKenna Stryker with the ball, driving to the top of the key. Kicks it over to number 11, Belle Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff over to Hernandez in the corner now. Driving inside, back over to Stryker for 3 in the corner. Book it. Big time 3 from her as the bench is getting valuable minutes for the Lady Panthers in this one. 9-40 with 3:15 to go here in the first half. This is number 21 kicking it over to Mara Sharp. That was Sydney Mellon. Now inside to Annika Smith. And Smith gets the layup to go on the inside. 11-40, 3 minutes exactly to go. Stryker crossing the timeline, gets it over to Belle Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff now over to Fernandez with the ball. Wing extended off the three-point line. She then kicks it over to number 11, Belle Blickenstaff. Back over to Fernandez. Fernandez driving inside. Euro step again. Puts up the layup. No good. Gets her own rebound. My goodness. Big shot from 3. Number Stryker on the attempt. No good. Rebounded Mara Sharp. Here come the Trojans pushing it forward up to number 11. This is Liza Allen. Tried to get it to Annika Smith. No. Stolen by the Lady Panthers. Smith coming up, hobbled a little bit on that play, but she looks all right as this is Fernandez for the Lady Panthers. Driving inside, almost lost her dribble, but keeps it alive. Back over to Belle Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff now crosses over, driving up to the top of the key. Inside, now kicks it back out and overthrown to McKenna Stryker. It goes out of bounds. One of the few turnovers we've seen from the Panthers, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's been more than maybe 3 total here in the first half for them.
So Ashlyn Brook for the Lady Panthers will check back in. And we also see Annika Smith check out for the Lady Trojans. So we'll see what Ashlyn Brook and the Panthers do here in the last 2 minutes of the first half. As this is number 25, Brooklyn Mellon with the ball, who kicks it over to number 33, Brooklyn Lattimore, stolen by McKenna Stryker. Fast break opportunity all alone, puts the layup up, and she gets it to go. 42-11. It's been all Pioneer tonight. As here is number 21, Sydney Mellon, bringing it across the timeline for the Trojans. Getting it inside now to Mara Sharp. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebounded Panthers on the inside. Nice job by Belle Blickenstaff. And they're going to bring it across the timeline. 1:30 to go. Up to Ashlyn Brook. Didn't think twice. Big time 3. Almost there. No good. Rebounded inside by number 15. That was number 23, Julia McGrew, for the Panthers, so they control possession here. Goes out of bounds, last touch by a Trojan, so they will pass it in off the sideline into Ashlyn Brook here. Crossing over, shoots a 15-footer from the corner. Couldn't get it to go, but it looks good. As Mara Sharp now with the ball, pushing it forward up to Sydney Mellon. Cross-court pass, and there it is, Scott, just like you said. Oh, no, the ref says it was last touch by a Panther. But still.
Talked about those cross-court passes.
You can't be throwing those cross-court passes.
No.
especially when they are closing the passing lane so easily are the Panthers of Pioneer. As Sydney Mellon passes it in to number 33, Brooklyn Lattimore, who then gets it to Mara Sharp at the top of the key. Sydney Mellon now with the ball. Back over to Lattimore, who then finds Liza Allen in the corner, driving baseline, and she lost it. Touched the baseline, it goes out of bounds. You hate to see that. So Panther ball, Ashlyn Brooke will bring it across the timeline. So 45 seconds to go. We'll see if they have one shot to go here in the half or if they'll shoot it quicker. We'll see here. I'd assume they'll hold it as long as they can to get the best shot. Goes to the corner. This is a striker driving baseline, and a foul's called immediately. I don't know who. We'll see.
They may call it on. That's 11, yeah. They've called it on
Liza Allen.
Allen, yeah.
The sophomore. As the Panthers will take it out underneath their own basket. Brooke gets it up to Grace Hopper. Then they find Ashlyn Brooke driving baseline. Shoots a shot from 15, and she gets the and one to go. Boy, we are getting a performance tonight, Scott. I hope it was worth the drive for you, because it was for me. My goodness.
Nice baseline drive that time by Brooke there, and she got nice body control, so she was able to take the hit but still complete the shot.
Puts the free throw up for the and one opportunity, and she missed it. You can tell by the look on her face she can't believe it. So missed free throw from Ashlyn Brooke. Here come the Trojans to bring it across the timeline. Almost stolen again by Ashlyn Brooke. My goodness. So she'll check out to finish the first half. They don't want her to get any more fouls, as that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Annika Smith will check out as well. Checking in for her is Gracie Kopka, the freshman for the Trojans. As passing in is Brooklyn Mellon, getting it into Sydney. Back to Brooklyn. Over to Liza Allen now, top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Sydney Mellon. Back over to Brooklyn Mellon, who then finds Liza Allen for three! Big-time three from Liza Allen. That's what they needed to finish the second quarter. 4 seconds to go. They push it forward. This is number 11. Belle Blickenstaff couldn't get the corner 15-footer to go, as that will be the end of the first half. 14-44. The Lady Panthers of Pioneer traveled all the way from Royal Center to get here. Well, I guess it's not far from here, but traveled from Royal Center to West Central to put up 44 points in the first half, Scott. We have got so much stuff to talk about during the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbia along with Scott Masters. Don't go anywhere. More sports coming your way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Rick Rab, 5-star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. It says on my ad, jeans, jeans, jeans. Hundreds to choose from. And if you've been in 5-star, you know there's hundreds of them over there. Between the courtesy booth, the dollar room, and $7.99 a pair. No limit. Department U.S. government inspected boneless New York strip steak. $4.99 a pound. Where is that 5-star?
In the Knox Mall.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marion University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we've been serving family farms for over 130 years. We've seen our customers succeed in good times, pull through in tough times, and we've learned some lessons along the way. So we appreciate the customers we have today by finding the solutions they'll be looking for tomorrow. Are you ready to talk about your farm operation? Stop by a branch or visit us online at ffbt.com. First Farmers Bank and Trust, Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Welcome to the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Halftime Show on K99.3 FM. Here's Mitch Columbi.
44-14 here in this one, as this is the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Halftime Show. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give third-generation owner Brian Hammond a call at 574-936-4660. Serving the local area since 1936. Boy, Scott, we talked a little bit in the first quarter and into the second quarter. 44 points by any team in a first half is very good. I mean, where do we start with this? I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is Ashlyn Brook, but let's get to her in a second. Let's talk about the Lady Trojans of West Central. You know, Tyson Mellon in the pregame had talked about what he kind of knew that they were going to expect from Ashlyn Brook, but try to find a way to stop some of their other key players. I think Fernandez is one of those key players that they are maybe having a little trouble stopping from scoring. Like he said in the pregame, it's all right if Brook goes ahead and gets the 20 or 30 points. If we can just shut down another player, that'd be the hope. But I don't know if that's what we're seeing here.
It's the efficiency of what Pioneer is doing, and it's really been rough on West Central because when they've taken away Brook a little bit, the other players have stepped up. And you know, that Fernandez, boy, you know, she's quick to the hole. And, I mean, they just have a very efficient team. They're very efficient.
I couldn't agree more. And, I mean, boy, what do you say at the halftime? I mean, my goodness, it's just hard to fight a team like this. They're just ready to go. And, I mean, Ashlyn Brook, I mean, you just can't say enough about her. What a player. My goodness.
Yeah, you go to the half, you take them in. Because, again, there's no quit in this West Central team. They're not quitting. I mean, they're hustling. They're running up and down the floor. I haven't even seen a head go down. You know, no hanging of heads, no nothing. Good positive attitudes. And when you got that, you just tell them, hey, get back out there, start shooting the ball, and see if you can get some of your shots to fall.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If I was starting a team, a starting five right now, I'd pick Ashlyn Brook first things first right now. She is just on fire. I mean, she moves so effortlessly. It's so easy for her. I can't wait to see what the second half has in store for her. But for the West Central Lady Trojans, they're going to have to turn it around here and show us some muster here on the defensive end. As we're going to take a break and come back, as this is the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Halftime Show. I'm Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Scott Masters. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Collins Insurance Agency in Knox has done it again. They have earned the distinction of preferred agency partner from the Western Reserve Insurance Company.
Can't touch this.
So what does that mean for you? College Insurance Agency provides themselves of taking care of its community. That means providing the best insurance that keeps you and your family safe in a time of need. And with this honor, College Insurance Agency looks forward to providing Stark and surrounding counties the best customer service you and your family deserve. College Insurance Agency in Knox, living the golden rule by treating you like family.
Rick Rab, 5-star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. Travel back to the deli for Michigan Golden Legacy Turkey Breast. Deli prices are ridiculous, but not at 5-star. $4.99 a full pound. And if you want a little ham, how about Open Acres cooked deli ham? $5.49 for a full pound. Prairie Farms, 1%, 2% or skim each and every gallon, $3.99. Where is
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Second half girls basketball action coming from the Trojan Trench, 44-14. The Lady Panthers lead the Lady Trojans. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has it in stock. From sampan, aqua patio, and sweetwater pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver Portside Marina can help. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 842-5000. Culver Portside Marina.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 43 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Well, to start the second half, the Trojans will have the ball. As bringing it across the timeline is Mara Sharp, who then gets it over to Sydney Mellon. Back over to Brooke Mellon. Inside now to Annika Smith. Turns around. She's triple teamed. Kicks it back out to Mara Sharp. Sharp now into the corner to Liza Allen, who then gets it, overthrown, and it's going to be stolen. Picked up by Ashlyn Brooke. Nice pass by her on the inside. This is Belle Blickenstaff on the layup. And a quick, fast 2 points to start the third quarter for the Lady Panthers. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter, 46-14. Into the corner, Liza Allen, big time. Three from her, and she gets it to go. That's exactly how you want to start the third quarter.
Absolutely. She eyed and flied to three and got it to go.
Gets it inside. This is number 25, Kylie Attinger, but no, stolen. Here come the Lady Trojans. This is Mara Sharp driving inside. Kicks it over to the corner. Sydney Mellon almost lost it, but it's good. Oh, she did. It touched the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover. You hate to see that. Man.
Yeah, those turnovers, never any good.
So Ashlyn Brooke to bring it across the timeline. Had a heck of a first half from her as they'll get it now to number 11. This is Belle Blickenstaff now over to Fernandez. Fernandez crosses over, driving inside, all alone, wide open. Missed the layup somehow. Rebounded Annika Smith. Here she comes, bringing it across the timeline. Stolen back by Ashlyn Brooke, but it sails out of bounds as she almost ran into the drums over there.
She saved the quads, too.
She saved the quads. Thanks for the correct pronunciation.
Thank you.
The quads. Yeah. So the pep band here in full force for West Central as they do a fantastic job. You heard them through the halftime break, and they are loud and proud. You got to love that. As, boy, she almost saved the ball. If those quads weren't sitting there, she may have saved it.
Yeah.
So West Central, the home crowd, providing a little extra for the Trojans here. As this is an out-of-bounds play for the Lady Trojans. They get it out to Liza Allen, and her foot was on the line. Man, they just can't catch a break, Scott.
Yeah, unforced errors are really hurting them.
So Ashlyn Brooke to bring it across the timeline. She's got Mara Sharp on her. Looks like the Trojans are still in that zone defense. She kicks it over to Fernandez. Inside now to number 25, Kylie Attinger, who then finds a slashing number 13, Grace Hopper on the layup. 17-48. The Panthers keep scoring.
If you're going to run that defense, you've got to stretch it out to the baseline to not allow the layups like that. The zone is too high, Mitch. Oop, stolen away.
Stolen again, Ashlyn Brooke, so here she comes. Step back three, feeling confident, couldn't get it to go off the left iron, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Lady Trojan ball. You're exactly right. When the zone kind of got caught too far up, and then just right driving baseline was Grace Hopper for the easy dump-off pass.
Yeah, somebody misses an assignment there, and it's an easy layup.
Sydney Mellon now hands it off to Mara Sharp, top of the key. The Panthers are still in that zone. Sharp shoots it from 14, in and out, no good. Rebounded Grace Hopper. Here comes Ashlyn Brooke with the Lady Panthers, pushing it forward. Nice left-handed pass, looked like Pete Maravich in there. My goodness. Kylie Attinger with the ball. Back out to Ashlyn Brooke, who then kicks it inside. Back out to Fernandez. Now here comes the play. They kick it up to Belle Blickenstaff. Inside to Kylie Attinger. Attinger dump off to Grace Hopper. Puts up the layup. No good. She was upset with herself. Now here comes Mara Sharp crossing the timeline. Kicks it over. This is number 25. Brooklyn Mellon getting it inside to Annika Smith. No good. She wanted a foul. Coach Mellon wants it, and he's going to get a warning. But that was a serious foul. I saw a foul down there. What'd you see?
Yeah, I think he has got a very good argument right now, although I think he just hurt his hand and he got a technical.
Well, he's got to stand up for his girls.
No, I get it.
You know, I mean, my goodness, Annika Smith getting pounded on the inside like that. But showing a little bit of will. Sometimes that's what you need to see from your head coach. It kind of gets you going.
I think he had a complaint there. I think there was a foul, Mitch.
I agree. I agree. So the technical foul from Ashlyn Brooke. We saw her miss one in the first half. The first free throw's up, and she sinks it. No problem there. As the second free throw from her goes through, 50-17. As it's just been that kind of night for the Trojans. You got to feel for them. But I'd have done the same thing if I was Tyson Mellon, that's for sure. Brooke. Ashlyn Brooke now kicks it over to Belle Blickenstaff. Into the corner now is number 25, Kylie Attinger. Shoots the layup. She gets fouled on the inside, and she's going to go to the line for two.
She takes a step up, goes away from the baseline, then drives in, splits the defenders, drew the foul, so shoot the free throws. Shot did not count.
Well, she misses the first free throw, but, you know, you can just feel the frustration for West Central. I mean, they're doing what they can, getting it in the inside, and you got to feel for head coach Mellon there. As they do rebound it off the miss, so Liza Allen will have the ball. Oh, threw the pass away was Mara Sharp. Liza wasn't watching. You got to keep an eye on your point guard. That's one of the main things. You always have to watch other players on your team because you never know when that ball's going to be flying right at your head. I remember watching a story of Magic Johnson saying, I'll put it wherever you want it. I'll hit you in the head if I have to get your attention. As this is Ashlyn Brooke getting it inside. Oh, stolen. Stolen by the Trojans. That's Annika Smith all over it on the floor. She gets it over to Brooklyn Mellon. And here come the Lady Trojans. This is Mara Sharp to bring it across the timeline. Sharp with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it back over. This is number 25, Brooklyn Mellon. Cross court over to Mara Sharp into the corner to Liza Allen for three. No good. Rebounded number 11, Belle Blickenstaff. And here come the Lady Panthers. This is Ashlyn Brooke pushing it forward to number 13, Grace Hopper on the inside. Dumps it off to Kylie Attinger. Back out to the corner. This is number 11, Belle Blickenstaff, and she gets the long two to go. Extended wing. And a timeout for the Pioneer Lady Panthers.
He's getting emptying his bench. He's getting his other players in the game. That's why he called the timeout real quick to get them in the ball game.
So it looks like the bench is going to see minutes early here for the Lady Panthers, as it is 52-17 with 4 minutes to go.
It might be a running clock situation very soon here, Mitch.
And that's the thing I learned on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We talked about.
Yes.
I didn't know that they did that in basketball. They didn't do that when we played.
Well, no.
So
I think he made the
timeout at
to
the 30. It's 35 or 36 points or something like that. When it's that big of a lead, the running clock goes. That's a rule that I am just now familiar with from learning this week that the IHSAA has put down. I don't know if I like that rule, but well, that's another conversation for another day. I always want to feel like you got to fight to come back in it.
That's a good Saturday Sportsline conversation.
That is a good. We'll bring that up tomorrow. Annika Smith on the inside, puts up the layup, no good. Rebounded Panthers, and here they come. This is Ashlyn Brooke bringing it across the timeline. He kept Brooke in there, though. He kept his daughter, the starter, in there as he kicks it back over to number 21. This is, oh my goodness, Ashlyn Brooke again from deep. Couldn't get that one to go. Stolen by Annika Smith, and here come the Lady Trojans pushing it forward. This is number 25, Brooklyn Mellon on the layup, and she gets it to go. Big time layup from her. 19-52, 3:25 to go. They push it forward. This is McKenna Stryker from 18, extended wing, no good. But right there for the rebound was number 21.
Yeah, there's not a 21.
There is not a 21 on the.
Sorry, I noticed that earlier.
It's
as
fine.
well.
We ran into this last night as the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays were supporting breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
So they were wearing pink jerseys, and some of the numbers weren't the same as on the program.
yeah.
So we had a heck of a time last night. So number 21 for the Pioneer Lady Panthers gets the second free throw to go, as it's 54-19. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Crossing the timeline is Mara Sharp. She hands off. This is number 21, Sydney Mellon, driving inside. Almost stolen again, but they call it a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing in the direction of Pioneer.
Well, I remember back in the day, sometimes you had road jerseys and home jerseys that had different numbers. So you had one person that had this number
And
for
then it
home,
would
this number
change.
for the road. Yeah.
Quick layup on the inside for the Panthers as they score yet again. And this is Sydney Mellon with the ball. Kicking it over to Brooklyn Mellon. Picks up her dribble, tried to get it inside to Annika Smith, and it's stolen again. Here comes Ashlyn Brooke on the fast break opportunity. Oh my goodness gracious. She took on 4 Lady Trojans and just lays it in. Finger rolls it. My gosh, Scott. I don't know if I've seen a player like this. I'm serious. I really don't think I've ever seen a girls basketball player, and I'm a young career. I haven't been doing this very long, but my goodness, she is very skilled, very skilled.
Yeah, she's definitely maybe a player or two has come through South Bend, Washington, that may be some kind of comparable. But yeah, she's a real deal. And I said, I hate saying it over and over again, no wasted movements. I mean, there's just none.
None. Well, she was driving to the free throw line. It got 4 Lady Trojans to collapse on her, and when she did that, she spun around and went right around all 4 of them to get the left-handed layup and just finger rolls it in like she's at the park.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. You just got to account for her on the floor. It's a tough, like Coach Mellon said, you've almost just got to try to get a hand in the face but not worry too much about her going off, because she's going to go off. We got to worry about stopping the other players on the team.
Yeah, 100%.
So it'll be Lady Trojan ball as Brooklyn Mellon will take this one out from the sideline, right in front of the scores table. She gets it into Mara Sharp, who then brings it across the timeline. Sharp, top of the key, kicks it over to 33. This is Brooklyn Lattimore. Lattimore back over to Sharp, who then picks up her dribble, gets it back over to Brooklyn Mellon. Mellon driving inside, picks it up, back out to Mara Sharp for 3, and she gets it to go. Big time 3 from Mara Sharp. That's what you want to see. Minute 50 to go here in the third quarter, 22-58. The Panthers push it forward. Cross-court pass to Julia McGrew. McGrew back up to McKenna Stryker, who then finds Belle Blickenstaff. Over to number 21, back to Blickenstaff, who then finds Stryker. Stryker inside to Attinger. Kylie Attinger driving inside, and she gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
So we talk about free throws again, as that one doesn't go, Mitch. And not that it's a moot point for this game, but you definitely knock your free throws down. You give yourself easy points. Second one did go, though, so there we go. Waiting for the ball now to be inbound with West Central bringing the ball up the floor. Ball swung over to the right side now. To the left side. There's a three-pointer launched. And that one didn't go. Rebound comes down to Pioneer. Strichter brings the ball up the floor. She hands it off to Blickenstaff. Back to Strichter. To Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff. Now over to the player to be named later that we don't have a number for.
We're off the air right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Our connection's down.
Okay. Remember, don't. Well, just let me know then. Oh.
We're not connected at all. It won't connect. I've disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to turn off our internet and turn it back on and see what that does. This is a nightmare, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things.
You know, this is the great thing about this. It is the signal is awesome and sounds great, but when you have problems,
it just goes down.
Yeah. I miss the old phone days. I really do.
Yeah, I know. That's what we might have to do here.
Yeah, I miss the phone days.
I'll check with you. We're off the air right now. Give me a minute. We just signed off. I'll check with you real quick.
I don't understand why we can't fucking connect to this thing.
Looks like it's got a decent charge.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, nice bucket. Jeez. She just threw it up over her head and almost banked it in. Good Lord.
This is why I hate this.
I know.
It's nothing we can do. I mean, it's
No.
not our, you know.
No, it's not our fault.
It's funny how it happens when these guys show up, too.
Oh. That was a sweet fake.
I don't know what to do, man. Like, I don't have a backup. I really don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I've disconnected us so they can't hear us. I've turned the TeamSpeak off so we can talk at least.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sulking.
No, it's all right.
I actually have never had this happen to me, so.
Oh. I just must be lucky because it happened to me all the time.
I just wish we had a backup option. You know, like,
yeah.
I could call into the station.
But you can't. It's
I'm trying
tough.
to think if I plug the phone in here, it'd be.
And I think you're losing papers over there, man. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man.
Tony's having an issue too. Do we need to set Wi-Fi reset Wi-Fi at Plymouth? So I bet TeamSpeak just shit on us.
Could have been.
That's exactly what just happened.
Look at the defense. Nice.
Yeah. Lenny said, just let me take care of it. Sit back and I'll let you know when.
Okay.
But I've been told I cannot say, well, not that I can't, but he said just when you go on the air, don't say sorry for the technical difficulties. He said just go on.
Just go, yeah.
So
yeah.
We'll just pick up like we never were off the air.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Nope. Yeah.
I appreciate you sticking with me, Scott.
Yeah. No, you just.
We're still getting paid.
Yeah, you just play it by ear, and then here we go.
I told Marilla the game sucked anyway, so.
Nah, it's all right. Actually, think about this.
Do you want to just go ahead and pretend?
Brooke was cold from 3 tonight.
I know.
Can you imagine?
Imagine if she's hot, yeah. You want to just pretend like we're doing the game?
No,
until I get a text?
Nah, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah.
At least it'd make us look like we're important.
I don't know about you looking. I am important. I do have a play of the game already picked out, so that's good, but we won't hear about that till the end of the second game, if we get it on. When we get it on. How's so what's the who's better boys-wise?
I think the Trojans are actually.
Cool. Okay.
They won the South Central Classic.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Stolen by Mara Sharp, and here she comes. She couldn't get it to go. I'm just going to do it. I got to stay in the flow.
Go ahead.
Because I'm just getting upset thinking.
No, go ahead.
Stolen. Here comes, this is Annika Smith now up to Mara Sharp, who gets the layup to go. And a final few minutes to fight here as it's 33-70. Mara Sharp now bringing it across the timeline. Gets it over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn Mellon from 3. No good. Rebounded Panthers, and here they come. They're going to run this one out as it will be the end of the ball game. 33-70 was the final as the Pioneer Lady Panthers came to West Central in the Trojan Trench to put up a big-time win over the Lady Trojans. As, boy, we are going to have a lot to talk about during the Collins Insurance post-game show after Game 2, because you're going to have to remember that play of the game today for the first game, and you're also going to have to know the player of the game as we do that at the end of the second game. So we are going to step away and get ready for second game action here at the Trojan Trench. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. All right, so I'm just going to wait until they get back with us, and then we'll start from the top for Game 2, hopefully. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Right now, anyway.
So we're going to give Brooke, obviously, the play of the game, and then I might give player to Coronado Fernandez.
Okay, yeah, she
scored a lot of buckets in the first half.
I think you're absolutely right. You could get with the scorer lady and see how many she had if you want.
Yeah, I should see. Girls. Let me see.
Ladies. You're all right. Sorry. Oh, man, this sucks.
Yes, they took it from the ball. As far as I know, yes, they took it. They never came over here.
All right, so he's sending us a link. So we did this during the football season. We used something called Clean Feed. So he's going to send us a new link. So once I click into that link, just know we're on, okay? We can be heard. I'm going to mute us, okay?
Yeah.
All right. If we don't get this thing going and the game starts and they still haven't sent us a link, we are going to record the game and do it as if we are doing it for real. That way, if anyone calls and says, do you have that game? We have it, okay? So if we aren't on the air, we are going to pretend like we are on the air. Do you understand? We have to. We have to. Okay? Is that okay with you?
I don't care.
That way we have the game recorded. We're sitting here. We've spent the time and money to get here. Let's at least go through the motions. I don't want to sit here and look like an idiot. This guy next to us is talking. I don't know what we're going to do. I just can't figure it out. He knows he's got to take care of. You got to take care of Tony first because he's in the championship or the semi round. You know.
Oh no. Yeah, they're both having problems, huh?
I think our team speak just crapped out on us.
Yeah.
So. Boy, this is.
I can't tell you how many times we used to do the games on the phone. Don't even have 9 million feet of phone cord, and I'd have to go under the bleachers, plug it in. And then
this is like back before cell phones?
Oh, yeah,
Jesus.
Finally find
it's like 20-some years ago, dude.
No, it was probably less than that, but still. But it was easier to monitor that way because at least you could hear everything, you know. Is that the new style of warm-up is with a hoodie?
That, and you notice they roll their shorts now.
Mm-hmm. I always rolled my shorts because mine were just too damn long.
Oh, were they?
Mine were just too long. Boy, them cheerleaders are making me tired watching dance. Good Lord.
Just jumping up and down.
Yes. Well, at least my knee feels decent. I had my shot on Wednesday. these guys are doing both games. The refs are doing both games.
Yep.
Interesting. All right, coaches, we're real tired, so let's just talk about them.
All right, here's my clean feed. Check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, hello. All right, Marilla, when you're ready, just go ahead and start the, like I said at the top. Do we get audio sent back through here, Lenny, or no? No, we don't. I remember we already did this. I remember that. I got to plug in the radio. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't waste the time. Marilla, you go ahead and start it. You might have to count me in. Hold on. Let me get my radio plugged in real quick. Damn it.
Didn't you write over there?
No, I got to get a plug in for it.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I hear audio. I don't know what you did. Nice. Okay. All right, Marilla, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Rick Rab, 5-star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. Back to the meat department, U.S. government inspected boneless New York strip steak for $4.99 a pound. 5-star quality, 73% lean ground beef in a family pack, $2.99 a pound. Michigan Golden Legacy Turkey Breast deli prices are ridiculous, $4.99. Where is that 5-star?
In the Knox Mall.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Back for more as Game 2 of this doubleheader tonight is just around the corner. We are preparing to see the West Central Trojans boys basketball team take on the Pioneer Panthers. We welcome you back to the Trojan Trench in Francisville, Indiana, 47957 as we get you ready for our 21st basketball broadcast of the season. We have not seen either of these teams in action yet. A lot to go over to get us and you ready for this one. When we look at the West Central Trojans, head coach Bernard White is in his second season in charge. The Trojans started their season off with 4 tough losses, then got their first win on December 9th against the South Newton Rebels of Kentland, Indiana. That's actually my grandfather's birthplace, Scott. They then went on to win that game 49-39. They won their next game against Washington Township as well, 63-60. They also won the South Central Classic, beating Oregon Davis and South Central. This team has definitely shown some great moments that I'm sure head coach White is very proud about. The Trojans are 6-8 on the year. We turn the page and look at the Pioneer Panthers. Head coach Darren McCaig is in his third season in charge. The Panthers have had a tough season, losing their last 5 games in a row as they come into tonight only having won twice this season. Their 2 wins came against North White and in double overtime, 57-55, and against the Tri-Township Tigers, 55-36. The Panthers are 2-12 on the year. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, refreshing the world, making a difference. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first
Welcome to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I have with us head coach of the Pioneer Panthers boys basketball team, Darren McCaig. Coach, coming into tonight against the West Central Trojans. What do you know about the Trojans?
Well, I know they have two really strong scorers, kind of an offensive-minded team. Number 11, Nenega, or however you pronounce that. He'll be tough to stop. Good shooter. He'll pull up from anywhere and shoot the ball. And drive it all the way to the basket, get fouled, good free throw shooter. And then the white kid, number 2, the point guard, is very shifty. It's going to be really tough for us to keep him in front of us. We're definitely going to focus on those two guys and try to limit their scoring.
Anything in particular that you want to see out of your boys on the offensive end, or anything at all?
Well, we'd like to see some more points scored. We only average 39 points a game, and we're still trying to figure out how to play with each other. A lot of inexperience this year on our team, but we're hoping to turn the corner now in the second half of the season and just score some more points.
Sure. Message to Pioneer Nation who may be listening tonight.
Well, we always play hard. We're going to give it our best tonight, and just kind of muddy it up on defense and try to score some more points. Try to get into the 60s tonight if we can, and just make it a ball game.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To being a collegiate student athlete, Marian University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marian.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marian.edu/Ancilla.
All right, I'm here with head coach of the West Central Trojans, Bernie White. Coach, coming into tonight against the Pioneer Panthers, what do you know about the Panthers of Pioneer?
Panthers are a really good zone defensive team, so we have to be on our P's and Q's and be able to pass the ball, penetrate the zone, and have a good shooting day to beat them tonight. So it's going to be a tough matchup for us.
Anything that you're hoping to see from your boys out on the floor that you maybe worked on in practice this week?
Well, patience, of course, and attacking the gaps of the zone. And I would like the speed to get up some, make it more of a track meet for us, get our boys out in open court and do some damage that way.
What's some of the things maybe some of our listeners or some of the people in the stands are hoping to see tonight, or what are you hoping we see tonight?
Some good defense from us and some free-flowing offense. Bryce Nanaga, and Aiden White are pretty good ball players for us. And they, in the open court, they're pretty good. So we want to get them out there in the fast breaks and see what we can do.
Message to Trojan Nation this evening, Coach.
Get ready, get prepared, prepare for glory.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
from the Trojan Trench here as the West Central Trojans taking on the Pioneer Panthers. Hello again, everybody. Mitch Columbia along with Scott Masters, sports analyst, as we get you ready. We look at the starting lineups for tonight, but first, we get you ready for our keys to the game. As a Pioneer Panther, Scott, what would your keys to the game be in this one?
Well, the Pioneer Panthers, I think they want to control tempo, and like we always talk about, play the tempo they want to play, whether they want to play the up tempo or they want to slow it down a little bit. From the looks of them, I think they're going to want to try to slow it down a little bit. Hence, on the other side here at West Central, I think they're going to want to run a little bit.
All right, let's switch sides and ask you, what are your Auto Park keys to the game for the West Central Trojans?
Well, West Central Trojans, ball control is going to be key. They don't want to have any easy turnovers or any unforced, unnecessary turnovers. So if they take care of the ball, that'll be a key for the Panthers.
That's your keys to the game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Marian University's Ancilla College. If you are looking for a place to continue your education, visit marian.edu/Ancilla. For the Panthers of Pioneer, starting at point guard is Braden Erickson. At the 2 guard is Drew McKaig. Starting at small forward is Rylan Tolza. And at the 4 is Lucas Perry. At the 5 is Caleb Sweet. For the Trojans of West Central, at point guard is Aiden White. At the 2 is Bryson Anga. Starting at small forward is Connor Marlatt. At the 4 is Carter Luark. And at the 5 is Christian Hughes. That's your starting lineup for Game 2. As we are almost ready here from the Trojan Trench, as this doubleheader between the Pioneer Panthers of Royal Center and the West Central Trojans of Francisville is about to get underway. We welcome you to Indiana High School basketball. I am Mitch Columbia. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting as WKVI will always be there. Well, Scott, Game 1 now done. On to the second. We saw the Lady Panthers really take it to the West Central Lady Trojans. What are your thoughts heading into this one?
Well, you definitely don't want to have the same kind of outcome, so you're hoping for a little bit closer ball game here, and I think that's what we're going to get.
We are proud to let you know the PA announcer tonight at the Trojan Trench is Greg Bushman. The clock operator is Randy Anlicker. The scorekeeper is Holly Benish. Our officials for this evening are Matthew Boosh, Ron Miller, and Thomas Mills. You may remember those names as they were the officials during Game 1. It's not normal we see in a doubleheader. The refs stick around for a second game, but might as well. Scott Masters is with us as our sports analyst tonight. I am Mitch Columbia, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for boys basketball action here from Francisville, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off will be brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week sponsor, given out every week. Saturday morning on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana. That's thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We remind you of the starters for tonight for the Panthers of Pioneer. At point guard is Braden Erickson. At the 2 guard is Drew McKaig. Starting at the 3 is Rylan Tolza. At the 4 is Lucas Perry. And at the 5 is Caleb Sweet. For the Trojans of West Central, at point guard is Aiden White. At the 2 is Bryson Anga. I've been told that those two are the leaders for the Trojans. So we will see a lot from Aiden White. We will see a lot from Bryson and Anga is what I've been told. Starting small forward tonight is Connor Marlatt. You may remember his name as he was the starting quarterback for the West Central Trojans football team. Of course, they had one of their best years in a long time as we remember and shout out head coach Mark Hall over here at West Central having a heck of a year, doing so well. And then at the 4 for the West Central Trojans is Carter Luark, and at the 5 is Christian Hughes. Well, here we are, Game 2 ready to go. As today's game is brought to you in part by Mark's Body Shop in Knox. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. We also thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Well, it's time to put up or shut up as the Trojans are going up against the Panthers here. As to tip off in this one here in the middle. Wow. It will be Panther ball immediately, and scoring right away is number 23. No, he missed the shot, missed the layup, rebounded Trojans.
Blackman's got the ball.
As here at the top of the key now is number 11. Now over to Aiden White inside. This is number 30, Marcus Davis. No, number 30, Carter Luark, and he gets the 2 to go as the Trojans score first in this one. So the Panthers are going to have to bring it across the timeline here, as this is number 10, Drew McKeag. McKeag with the ball, kicks it back to the top of the key to number 24. Number 24, Braden Erickson with the ball at the top of the key. Oh, he's come up hobbled, and Aiden White's going to steal it on a fast break opportunity. He goes up for the layup, and he gets it to go. Aiden White, Pioneer, has an injured player on the floor. It looks like a bad ankle. As you see, head coach of the West Central Trojans, Bernie White, even going over to the aid of the Panther. Boy, that's some good sportsmanship there. As I'd have to say.
Yeah, he's not able to put any weight on it at all. And he's got that ankle braced up anyhow.
Already
Mitch.
braced up. Man, you hate to see that.
Oh, absolutely.
That's number 24, Braden Erickson, going down. Boy, that's tough to see. You hate to see it.
Yeah. You're going to have to get some ice on that, like right
now.
away. Yeah, like right away.
So after that short, brief timeout, we are back in action here, as it will be Panther ball.
Full court pressure here put on by the Trojans.
So the Panthers are going to bring this one across the timeline. You're right, they are full court pressing, are the Trojans. In the corner, this is number 5, Mika Rands. Try to lay up, no good, rebounded Trojans. Here comes Aiden White on a fast break. Now he pulls it out, top of the key. Boy, he's quick. Kicks it over to number 4. Connor Marlatt back over to Aiden White. White dumps it off inside. Nice play to number 30, Carter Luark, who gets the layup to go. So bringing it across the timeline is number 10, Drew McKeag for the Pioneer Panthers. It's 6-0. The Trojans lead in this one. Inside to number 11, Rylan Tolza. Shoots from 15. Number 35, Caleb Sweet, no good. Rebounded Aiden White. Here come the Trojans. White dribbling between his legs. And the ball sails out of bounds.
They're going to call that Pioneer ball there. I thought it was off the Pioneer player, but it was not, so that's going to be Pioneer ball.
So Pioneer in control. Here's number 23, Lucas Perry. Now they dump it off inside, almost threw it away. Kicks it back out to Rylan Tolza, who then finds number 10, Drew McKeag. Now over to number 5, Mika Rands. Rands with the ball, driving inside, left-handed. Kicks it over to number 10, Drew McKeag. McKeag, spin around, turn, no. Passes off to number 35 for the shot. That was intended. Caleb Sweet, no good. Rebounded Trojans. Here they come. This is number 4, Connor Marlatt, getting it over to Aiden White. Then inside, back out to the corner. Number 52, Christian Hughes. Hughes back up top. This is Bryson Enga. Big time 3 from him. Couldn't get it to go off the back iron. Rebounded Panthers. Here comes Pioneer, down 6 points. 5:18 to go here in the first quarter. Game 2 of this doubleheader here at West Central. So glad you've joined us. Number 11 from 3, and he gets it to go. Rylan Tolza all the way from deep in the corner. Big time 3 from him. As there was a missed opportunity from the Trojans, and here comes the fast break opportunity from the Panthers up to number 11. That was Rylan Toloza. Big time play from him. A quick 5 points from the Panthers. Sees him down 1 here. 4:40 to go in the first. Back over to Aiden White from Connor Marlatt. Looks like the Panthers are in a 3-2 zone. Tried to get it to Connor Marlatt, slashing baseline, and it sails out of bounds.
Miscommunication there on the play, and the West Central player cut, and there was nobody where he threw the ball, so We're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, head coach Bernie White calling a timeout immediately. He wants to talk things over. As today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Culver Portside Marina. They can make sure your boat is ready for the winter. If you need help storing or winterizing your watercraft, call Glenn Bailey at 574-842-5000. We also thank Patrick Auto Group for supporting local high school sports tonight. Located in Knox on US 35, call 574-772-7272. That's Patrick Auto Group. So Panthers with the ball, they'll get it in. Full court press from the Trojans. Beating it is Rylan Tolosa. Dumps it off the number 23, Lucas Perry. Missed the shot, but a foul's called, and West Central can't believe it.
I think it's a block from behind there, Mitch. It looked like it was clean, but there might have been a little body contact there. And that's going to send Perry to the line.
So Lucas Perry, thank you.
No problem.
My mind's a little scrambled right now.
You're fine.
As Perry hits the first one to go, this is a chance to tie it here. Missed it off the left iron, rebounded inside, big time by Christian Hughes. Here come the Trojans. This is Aiden White behind his back, took on 3 Panthers right there. Dumps it inside to Carter Luark, shoots it from 14, no good. Rebounded Panthers, Rylan Tolosa, boy, he's fast, crosses over Aiden White. And Aiden White gets called for the reach. Boy, Tolosa fast. Definitely remember that game as he played football for the Pioneer Panthers. We did a game in North Judson as the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays took it to Pioneer. Of course, Pioneer is known to have a big-time football team. You have a chance to beat them, you'll remember that, as they are historically a good football team. Carter Hudson now the senior with the ball at the top of the key for the Pioneer Panthers. Oh, looked like he carried it. They didn't call it. Tried to dump it off, but stolen by Aiden White. Here come the Trojans. It didn't matter. He's going to drive it inside. Shoots a left-handed layup, and he gets it to go. Big-time play from him, and that is exactly what you want to see from one of your star players here at West Central.
Now we'll talk here about free throws again here, Mitch. We're going to go to the free throw line with a chance to knock down this shot for extra point. And there was a lane violation, so that shot's not going to count, so it's going to go back Pioneer way. We've seen a few lane violations tonight, and I don't remember seeing a whole lot of those, but yeah. Tonight we've seen a few in both games.
Rylan Tolosa bringing it across the timeline. Now they get it back to the top of the key. This is Carter Hudson. Hudson now kicks it over to, this is number 35. Caleb Sweet with the ball. Back over to Mika Rands. Rands then gets it to Drew McKeag, driving inside. Fake, spins around, shoots a right-handed layup. No good. Rebounded Caleb Sweet on the inside, but they call a jump ball, and that means it's West Central's way. 8-5, the West Central Trojans lead by 3 here. 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. Aiden White to bring it across the timeline. This is Friday night basketball action in Indiana. Nowhere else you'd rather be. Connor Marlatt tried to get it back to Aiden White, but there's the steal by Drew McKeag, and he takes it coast to coast for the lay-in. 8-7, the Panthers down by 1 here as Aiden White's going to bring it across the timeline. Drew McKeag, he pulls from deep, and he gets it to go. Big-time shot from Aiden White, sending a message there as they get it into Rylan Tolosa right away. Driving inside, shoots a layup, gets it to go, but no, missed it. Rebounded, number 23, Lucas Perry, stolen. Here come the Trojans. This is Aiden White, back behind his back. Now he spins, fades, left-handed, and he gets it to go off the glass. Aiden White, woo! We got a great ball game now. 13-7, the Trojans lead. Full court press here as they call for a foul on the reach. Connor Marlatt there. But boy, Aiden White showing himself off tonight. What'd you think of that play, Scott?
Yeah, that was a nice spin move towards the baseline. And what a little kiss off the glass.
My gosh. He's good. So full court press from the Trojans still. They're up by 6. Panthers get it into number 5, Mika Rands. Rands bringing it across the timeline. Rands gets it in, number 35. This is Caleb Sweet, who then finds Lucas Perry. Back up top to Rands, who then finds McCaig. McCaig with the ball. Dribbling, kicks it back over to Mika Rands. Rands driving to the right side, gets it over to 23. This is Lucas Perry. Perry back over to McCaig for 3. Top of the key, no good. Rebounded to Loza, though. He gets it inside to Caleb Sweet. Now back out to Drew McCaig. Nice fake hesitation. Shoots from 13. Missed it off back iron. Rebounded Trojans. Here comes number 11, Bryce Nananga. Kicks it back to the top of the key. This is Aiden White. White with the ball. Kicks it over to Nananga. Big time 3 from him. No good. Rebounded Mika Rands for the Panthers. 1:40 to go. Panthers down by 6. And another reach by Carter Luark.
That's a silly foul there, as he fouled him way back in the backcourt there, as he was just trying to get the ball advanced to the timeline.
They get it into Mika Rands. Rands now kicks it over. This is number 23, Lucas Perry, with the ball. Aiden White on him. Oh, stolen. Nice job by Aiden White. Here he comes on the fast break opportunity. Oh, overshot the layup, but no. Rebounded inside by Carter Luark. The miss, the putback, but a foul is called. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Well, nice job of following up that play and not just watching. He followed up the play, got the rebound, and got fouled, because he could have just got caught watching that great athlete go down the floor, but he did not.
Luark makes the first free throw of 2, making it a 14-7 lead. As this is right where the Trojans want to be here, in the Trojan trench. Friday night basketball action here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. As he misses the second free throw, Luark rebounded by the Panthers, and here comes number 35, Caleb Sweet, getting it back to McCaig. Drew McCaig with the ball crossing the timeline. His father is the head coach. As there's another foul called on the inside. Darren McCaig is the father of Drew McCaig, as you see out on the floor doing a fantastic job. One of the taller players on this team, standing at 6'1", the junior. Oh, and they're going to steal it is the West Central Trojans, and here comes Aiden White again. Dumps it off. That's number 25 on the score. Zach Boning. Big time play from him. As the Panthers get it in. Crossing the timeline is Caleb Sweet over to Rylan Toloza. Toloza pulls the layup, no good. Rebounded Trojans, here they come. This is Nananga. Bryce Nananga moves around the defender. Shoots a layup, no good, but a foul's called. Called on number 10.
Yeah, he was moving his feet. He didn't get set feet there, so that's why they called that blocking foul.
Drew McCaig on the foul as Aiden White's out of bounds play underneath his own basket. Oh, no look pass to number 11, Bryce Nananga. Aiden White was looking the opposite way and threw it right into the middle to Bryce Nananga, and he gets fouled on the and one. He's going to get a 3-point opportunity here.
Nice slash towards the basket by Anga, and good catch and shoot. Knocked it down, now he gets a free throw out of it.
Bryce Nananga, the sophomore guard, standing at 6'2", and he is tall. Shoots the and one opportunity, and he gets it to go. 3-point play for Bryce Nananga. As this is number 10, Drew McCaig, to bring it across the timeline. Behind his back now, kicks it over. This is Caleb Sweet with the ball. Back over to Mika Rands. Rands, who then finds Drew McCaig. McCaig then hands off to Mika Rands. Back over to the corner to Caleb Sweet. Sweet driving inside. Jump step, gets it to go. No good, and rebounded by number 30, Carter Luark. Pushing it forward is Aiden White now. He's with the ball at the top of the key. Right about at the volleyball line, as you just hear head coach Bernie White saying one shot here under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Aiden White, deep 3 from him. Oh my goodness gracious! Steph Curry range, Aiden White, as he's going to end the first quarter with a big time 3, 22-7. Whoa.
Yeah, there's a little bit of range on that one. Wow.
A little bit. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Man, we talk about the point guard in game 1, Ashlyn Brook from Pioneer. Now we're talking about the point guard from West Central, Aiden White. It's just been a point guard type of night here in the Trojan trench.
And White is so fast, and he's controlled fast. So he's not out of control, and he's making all those moves, and pretty slick player there they've got.
Absolutely. Him and Bryson Ananga, both very, very key, important players on this team. As we just saw in the first quarter, why they are the leaders on this team, putting up 22 points in the first quarter. My goodness. So we'll have a fresh 8 minutes here. As to start for the second quarter here. With the ball, it looks like it will be Pioneer to start the second quarter here. So McKay gets it into Rands. And an errant pass goes through the hands of number 13, Andrew Helpton, for the Panthers, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover there.
The snare drum took the worst of that shot.
So Aiden White's going to bring it across the timeline here. Hands it off. This is number 11, Bryson Ananga. Then to the corner to 52, inside to 30. Nice play for Carter Luark. Nice design play as head coach Bernie White's liking what he's seeing from his Trojans, as here's Drew McKaig to bring it across the timeline. McKaig with the ball to the corner to Rylan Toloza. Toloza kicks it out to the corner. Now up top to Caleb Sweet for three. Couldn't get it off right iron. Rebounded inside, but a foul is called on Drew McKaig.
Actually, it could have been on McKaig, or it could have been also on Hubner there.
Both inside, fighting for position. As here's Aiden White, top of the key, dribbling between his legs, behind his back, feeling comfortable. Gets it inside to Carter Luark. Now down low to Christian Hughes, and he gets the layup. They've got all the plays as Pioneer calls another timeout.
Wow, that was a great pass to the baseline and a wide open, easy layup for the Trojans.
It's all Trojans right now, 26-7, only 1 minute down in the second quarter, as Darren McKaig has seen enough. He wants to talk things over with his boys, head coach of the Pioneer Panthers. And we look over at the West Central side. Everything's looking cool, calm, and collected. You see head coach Bernie White shaking his head, all calm and collected, feeling good, happy, just telling his players what they need to do, and they listen to him very well. It's 26-7 here in this one. It's 7 minutes to go here in the first half. As the Panthers, this is a totally different ball game. It's flipped. It's been flipped.
Oh yeah, from the
this is what the Panthers
game 1 to game 2. You're all correct. It has been a flip.
So far, this is exactly what we saw the Lady Pioneer Panthers do to the Lady Trojans. Now flip it to game 2. We're seeing the Trojans do it to the Panthers. So a little tit for tat.
7:05 left here in the second quarter. And this will be Pioneer ball. Some full court pressure now by the Trojans.
Drew McKaig to get it into Caleb Sweet for the Trojans. He passes up to Drew McKaig, and then a foul's called on Bryson Ananga.
Yeah, Ananga all over his back. And that's an easy call for the referees on that one.
So McKaig to get it in on the sideline for the Panthers. Gets it into Caleb Sweet, who then passes back to Drew McKaig to bring it across the timeline. McKaig with the ball. He's at the top of the key, trying to get inside, kicks it back out. This is number 23, Lucas Perry, back over to Rands, who then finds Drew McKaig, and then it's almost stolen. Another foul on Bryson Ananga. He's going to get in trouble soon if he doesn't be careful.
Well, he needs to keep his hands down. He's got his hands up. He's reaching with his hands. He keeps his hands down, moves his feet. That's the way you're supposed to play that defense.
I'll be honest with you, out of all our area coaches, I'd say head coach Bernie White's the best dressed coach in our area.
He could be.
Full on suit. He's got the tie. He's got the white pocket square. The man looks legit, and I love it. Miss our coaches not doing that anymore. As this is Aiden White bringing it down low. Kicks it back to the corner. This is number 52. Back out to Aiden White. White with the ball now. Gets it into 30. That's Carter Luark. No good, missed, and it's last touched by a Trojan out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer ball.
Yeah, I like this pressure here that the Trojans are putting on Pioneer right now.
Drew McKay to get it in, and he does. This is Mika Rands to bring it in. Oh, stolen by Bryce Nananga. Great hand in the passing lane. Shoots a three from the corner. No good. Rebounded Mika Rands, and here they come, pushing it forward to Rylan Toloza. Bryce Nananga ran all the way down to stop him. My goodness. Wow, what a play as Bryce Nananga ran all the way to the other end of the court to give Toloza a problem on the layup. He missed the layup, and then on the rebound attempt, the Panthers foul, giving the ball right back to the Trojans. So Nananga makes up for that missed three as he gets it into Aiden White. Aiden White with the ball now, as he's at the top of the key with Rylan Toloza on him. The Pioneer Panthers are in a man-to-man here. Stolen by Drew McKay. Here they come. Bad pass by Aiden White. Gets him off dribble. Shoots the layup. Fade away. No good. Rebounded Trojans. Here comes Aiden White. He's fast. So fast he about broke out of his shoes.
Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't a type of injury there, Mitch. And it's not. But
He's
boy,
so
his leg
fast.
looked like it gave out.
His feet, I mean, he's moving so fast, his shoes can't even get traction on the court. It just slipped. Wow. So they call a foul, giving Aiden White free throws now. So interesting on the call there as Aiden White will be at the line. We see Austin Bolin checking in for the Trojans, and Bryce Nananga checking out.
Yeah, with this lead, they can get Anga out and get him a little bit of extra rest here before the half.
Missed the free throw, but inside was Christian Hughes on the rebound and the putback. They get an extra point off of that one, 28-7. As here come the Panthers, and then a reach-in call on Connor Marlatt. He didn't like that one.
But when you're behind the person that has the ball and you're the defender and you keep reaching around, even though you think you got the ball, they're still going to call that 90% of the time as a reach-in.
You're exactly right. Yeah, you can't let the defender go right by you and expect to reach in behind him and then not call it.
Right.
You got to be slick with it. So at the free throw line is number 35, Caleb Sweet, and he makes the first of a 1-and-1 opportunity, making it 28-8, a 20-point ball game here with 5:40 to go in the first half. So glad you've joined us here on KVB's WKVI as Sweet shoots the second free throw up, away, and no good. Rebounded Panthers, though. Tipped back out to Sweet, who then finds Drew McKay on the wing extended for three. Overshot it. Rebounded Connor Marlatt. Here he comes now, bringing it across the timeline. Behind his back, feeling good. Passes off, dumped off the number 30, Carter Luark, and there he was for another layup. Beautiful pass and assist from Connor Marlatt. Drew McKay now for the Panthers, picks it up at the free throw line. Back to Caleb Sweet, top of the key for three. Overshot it, no good. Rebounded inside, Christian Hughes. Here come the Trojans again. Aiden White dribbling between his legs, picks it up, kicks it in. This is number 1, Austin Bolin. Puts up the layup, no good. Rebounded Panthers. Here comes Drew McKay again, and a reach-in foul called. Looks like it's going to be on Carter Luark here. Yep. So, fast-paced game here, Scott.
Yeah, it's a very fast-paced game. You got to stop. That'll be something they'll talk about here at the half is West Central needs to stop reaching in on those fast break attempts. You're stopping the clock and you're giving Pioneer a chance to score, and you don't want to do that, especially on the fast breaks when you're not even fouling near the basket.
Yeah.
You're fouling in the back court.
Yeah. So McKay, free throw is no good, and he's frustrated with himself. He can't get the shots to fall as Aiden White brings it across the timeline. Crosses over between his legs, dumps it off inside. That is number 30, Carter Luark, and Luark's having a good game. They look for him. Foul on the inside. He's going to go to the line for 2, shoot some free throws. As Luark, the senior forward, standing at 6 foot even, doing a good job on the inside as he misses the first free throw, unfortunately.
The foul is called on Lucas Perry. That's his second, and that's going to be the team's 8th.
So So Luark's second free throw up, away, and good. He makes it count. 31-8 now as Caleb Sweet with the ball. The Trojans still applying pressure as Drew McKaig beats it, driving inside, shoots the layup, and he gets it to go. Finally, here comes Aiden White now with the ball right away across the timeline. Boy, he just doesn't stop. Behind his legs now, dribbling between them. Rylan Toloza on him, kicks it over to Connor Marlatt. Marlatt with the ball, back over to Aiden White, top of the key. White kicks it over. This is Austin Bolin. Bolin gets it inside. This is big man 52, Christian Hughes. Now back up top to Connor Marlatt. Hand off to Bolin. Austin then hands off to Aiden White. Top of the key, takes the pick, driving inside, shoots the left-handed layup. My goodness, the hesitation. The hezzy just threw the D right off the trail. They didn't even know where he was. Their heads were in the opposite direction. Hayden White's got the Panthers spinning here as Drew McKaig's on the inside. Gets it back up top to Caleb Sweet, who then finds number 13, Andrew Helton. Back to the top of the key to Drew McKaig. No good, off left iron. Here comes Aiden White. You see head coach Bernie White telling him to run. Here's Aiden White with the ball. Dumps it off inside. Nice pass. Back out to Christian Hughes. Hughes driving inside. Shoots from 14, and he gets it to go.
Wow, Hughes has done a nice job off the bench, Mitch. I believe that's his 6th point since he's come in the ball game.
These Trojans look like they're a tough matchup right now as we are seeing why they won the South Central Satellite Classic over Christmas break. Driving inside, though, is Drew McKaig for the Pioneer Panthers, and he gets the layup to go and the and one. So he's going to get a 3-point opportunity here, Scott.
Strong right-hand dribble that time as he took the ball to the rack. Took the contact, and now he'll shoot that free throw. See if he can make this the score 35-13.
So checking out will be Carter Luark, and checking in is Zach Boning for the West Central Trojans. Free throw from Drew McKaig's up, away, and he makes the 3-point opportunity count. And then the Panthers are going to call a timeout as well. As tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. Well, so far your thoughts here before we get towards the end of the first half here, Scott.
Like, West Central has played a nice ball game. They're playing exactly the way their coach wants them to play. They're executing their game plan very, very well. And, boy, Pioneer's just going to have to go to the half, and they're going to have a quick halftime talk and see if they can't turn things around real fast.
3:22 to go in the first half. We'll see what the Panthers can do here, as it's been all Trojans, 35-13 in this one. As Aiden White's going to bring it across the timeline for the Trojans, with Rylan Toloza on him.
Pioneer in a 1-3-1 press.
Yeah, so a little bit of a little defense here as they get it over to Christian Hughes, back up top to Aiden White. As Scott is right, they are in that 1-3-1 now. Back over to Aiden White, skips it over to Christian Hughes, backing down his man, spins around, shoots it from the post, and he gets it off the glass to go. He just shrugs his shoulders. He goes, I don't know, I'm just having a game. Drew McKaig kicks it over to Rylan Toloza. Thought about a three. Back out to Caleb Sweet. Sweet driving inside. Kicks it over to number 23. This is Lucas Perry. Perry then finds Drew McKaig. Back out Caleb Sweet. Now over to 13. This is Andrew Helton. Inside to Rylan Toloza. And a foul's called on the floor.
I think that's going to be a block there on 25. And you see the coach, what did the coach just tell him? The coach just told him, you got to set your feet. You can't move your feet.
So unfortunate there, as Rylan Toloza will go to the line here. The Trojans have 10 fouls in this half. The Panthers have 8. First free throw from Toloza is a miss. As the second free throw from him is up, away, no good again. Rebounded Caleb Sweet on the inside, though. The Panthers keep it. Back out up top to Drew McKaig. Now he's driving inside. Jump step, shoots the layup. No good, but a foul's called, and he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, some good sportsmanship there. As he had a few of those Trojans over there helping him up off of the floor, and that Nice drive with the left hand. The up and under move didn't go. But he's pretty much getting to the basket as he wishes.
McKaig's first free throw up, away, and good. Boy, these benches are hard. I need to get me a cushion. One of those race cushions, you know, you take to the race.
It's the old maniest thing you've said all night long.
This is why I like to sit up top in those thick, cushiony chairs, because these benches aren't for me. I sat on the bench long enough in high school.
Right.
Drew McKaig, top of the key, hands off to Rylan Toloza. Toloza driving inside, blocked inside by Connor Marlatt. And then we have whistles.
He came in, excuse me, he came in out of bounds, touched the ball. He can't do that, so that's going to be Trojan basketball.
So they get it into Connor Marlatt, as I appreciate that, Scott. I totally missed it.
No, sorry.
Here's Christian Hughes now up to number 25. This is Zach Boning, puts up the layup. No good. He gets his own rebound, though. Now he turns around, kicks it over inside. This is Connor Marlatt, puts up a layup. No good. Rebounded Christian Hughes this time. Put back, no good. Rebounded Drew McKaig for the Panthers, and then a foul's called.
Wow, dominance on the board down there by the Trojans. They just got 3 offensive rebounds in the same possession. Coach says, you got to make that layup. You have to.
It has been fun to watch head coach Bernie White this evening. Of course, tonight was the first time we had a chance to meet him. And we found out the reason he hasn't been able to get on the Saturday Sports Line is they have Saturday morning practice.
Well, there you go.
So I told him we'll record him during the week. That's no problem. And he said he'll be on the Saturday Sports Line in time. So we're going to get head coach Bernie White of the West Central Trojans, as they've had a heck of a season, as we'll make sure to get him on the Saturday Sports Line in the next couple of weeks.
Well, that's a good excuse. Practice. I like it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, and you got to remember, they are on Eastern time here. So Connor Marlatt pushing it forward to Christian Hughes in the corner. Thought about a 3. No, back up to Connor Marlatt, who then gets Aiden White. White double team back over to number 11, Bryce Nananga. That's what they want to do up top, is trap him up top. Back over to Nananga, who then finds White. White testing the trap. Shouldn't have picked up his dribble. Now he gets it back to White. He needs to move. 1:30 to go here. Rylan Toloza all over him. Kicks it over to Connor Marlatt. Back to White. 1:25 to go here in the first half. He's trapped, gets rid of it. Now back out to Bryce Nananga. Nananga with the ball up top. Got Toloza on him. Kicks it into Christian Hughes. Fake the layup, and he gets the and one to go.
Woohoo! Nice pump fake, drew the contact, got the layup to go, and now he's going to be shooting the free throw for a chance at a 3-point play here the old-fashioned way.
It has just been going the Trojans' way tonight for the boys' game, as this is all West Central here in the first half. Christian Hughes with the and one opportunity. He gets it to go. He's feeling good now as him and Aiden White dap up, feeling good. Everyone glad for everyone on this team. It looks like they are definitely friends outside of the court. Outside of here anyway.
Well, you spend so much time together, sometimes you can't help but be friends.
Yeah, exactly. As they're going to full court press the Panthers still. 40-15, a minute 15 to go here in the first half. They get it in. Here's Drew McKaig now. Trying to get it across the timeline. He does. Now he's driving inside. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out to Mika Rands, who then finds Drew McKaig driving in. Picks up his dribble. Spins around. Shoots a right-handed shot. No good. Rebounded Connor Marlatt. Here come the Trojans. Under a minute here to go in the first half. At the Trojan trench, the Trojans lead 40-15. Not been a trench the Panthers have want to be in here in the first half. As they kick it back over to Connor Marlatt, who then gets it inside to Austin Bolin. Back over. This is number 21, Jaden Miller, the sophomore. Back over to Connor Marlatt, who then finds Jaden Miller with the ball. Back over to Connor Marlatt. Marlatt skip past to Christian Hughes. Back to Connor Marlatt, top of the key. Now over to Christian Hughes. Hughes with the ball in the corner. Skip pass almost stolen by Drew McKaig. It goes into the backcourt, and Jaden Miller's there to bring it back across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Austin Bolin. Bolin now over to Connor Marlatt. Marlatt corner to Christian Hughes. Back to Marlatt. They're going to hold it for the final shot. 10 seconds to go. Marlatt with the ball. Now he's driving inside. Stolen. Here comes Drew McKaig on a fast break opportunity. He's all alone. Left-handed layup goes. And that will be the end of the first half as the score in this one is 40-17. It's been all West Central here at the Trojan Trench. We're going to take a break and come right back so we can talk about what we just saw as we have the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show coming your way from the Trojan Trench. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Shell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we've been serving family farms for over 130 years. We've seen our customers succeed in good times, pull through in tough times, and we've learned some lessons along the way. So we appreciate the customers we have today by finding the solutions they'll be looking for tomorrow. Are you ready to talk about your farm operation? Stop by a branch or visit us online at ffbt.com. First Farmers Bank and Trust, Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Rick Rab, 5-star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. 5-star quality, 73% lean ground beef in a family pack, $2.99 a pound. Crisp iceberg head lettuce, tired of $3.99, tired of $2.99, tired of $2.79. We'll give it to you for $1.99. Prairie Farms, 1%, 2% or skim each and every gallon, each and every day, each and every week, $3.99. Where is that 5-star?
In the Knox Mall.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student athlete, Marion University is ranked 3rd most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
Welcome to the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show on K99.3 FM. Here's Mitch Columbi.
40-17 as the West Central Trojans lead here in the Trojan Trench over the Pioneer Panthers. I'm Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Scott Masters. Had a chance to grab some water there before we got to the halftime break. I stopped over at the West Central High School Pep Band under the direction of Steve Scholey. So they are doing a fantastic job. I introduced myself to Steve, and they are just really great. I had to give him a quick compliment. Of course, I was in the pep band and marching band in high school, Scott, so doing a fantastic job here in the Trojan Trench. Steve Scholey and his pep band here at West Central. Well, let's bring our listeners up to speed what we saw here in that first half. Scott, your thoughts?
Well, we saw a lot of scoring by West Central as they were able to pretty much score at will. They were able to execute their game plan that they came out with today, and I'm sure they're having a few drinks there in the locker room, and they're itching to get back to this court and get the rest of this game underway.
Maybe a few, maybe not drinks we'd have.
No, I mean like water, because those kids were running. They were tired. They probably got some Powerade or some water, yes.
Well, we're going to take a break as this is the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give third-generation owner Brian Hammond a call at 574-936-4660, serving the local area since 1936. Second half basketball action coming your way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Collins Insurance Agency in Knox has done it again. They have earned the distinction of preferred agency partner from the Western Reserve Insurance Company.
Can't touch it.
So what does that mean for you? Collins Insurance Agency provides themselves in taking care of its community. That means providing the best insurance that keeps you and your family safe in a time of need. And with this honor, Collins Insurance Agency looks forward to providing Stark and surrounding counties the best customer service you and your family deserve. Collins Insurance Agency in Knox, living the golden rule by treating you like family.
Rick Rab, 5-star in the Knox Mall. Hey, buddy, how about another big week of savings?
Get ready, Tony, because you know the first one you're going to love. It says on my ad, jeans, jeans, jeans. Hundreds to choose from. And if you've been in 5-star, you know there's hundreds of them over there between the courtesy booth, the dollar room, and $7.99 a pair. No limit. Department U.S. government inspected boneless New York strip steak or $4.99 a pound. Where is that 5-star?
In the Knox Mall.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has it in stock. From sampan, aqua patio, and sweetwater pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver Portside Marina can help. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 842-5000. Culver Portside Marina.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
40-17 here at the Trojan Trench as we are getting ready for second half basketball action. Game one saw the Lady Pioneer Panthers taking it to the West Central Lady Trojans in a big-time win. It was well over 40 points, so we'll just leave it at that. This game, though, a little bit different. The West Central Trojans are taking it to the Pioneer Panthers, 40-17, a 23-point ball game here. Scott, what do you think the first thing Pioneer needs to do here in the third quarter?
Score.
Yeah.
I hate to say it that way, but yeah, they need to find a way to score some points. They need to get off to a quick start. They can't afford to not get off to a quick start if West Central is able to quickly start and get off, 5-10 points without an answer from Pioneer. It could get ugly fast.
Well, you got plans this weekend? You going any place exotic? Anything exciting happening?
I'm from Indiana. I don't go places exotic.
Well, I'm sure you can figure something out. I actually thinking on Sunday, on my day off, I think I might take Sarah up to Chicago. Might have a nice little Chicago trip. So we'll see. You got your Bears hat on. It got me thinking. Maybe I'll take a trip to Chicago on Sunday.
It's not a bad place to go.
Well, from living in central Indiana, it took 3.5 hours to get there. You can get there now up here in an hour and a half.
Pretty much.
Sounds like a lot of fun. If you're listening, Sarah, pack your bags. We're going to Chi-Town on Sunday. As it's 40-17 in this one, the West Central Trojans lead. It's just been all Trojan ball tonight. I mean, Drew McKaig has tried his best. He is the team leader in scoring. But, boy, the Trojans have just done a heck of a job on him. And let's just, we talked about Aiden White. We talked about Bryson Ananga. But what about Christian Hughes on the inside? And then also Carter Luark.
Yeah, both those young men have played well on the inside, and I think we haven't talked enough probably about the Trojan defense. I mean, we're heaping praise on the Trojan offense, and that's fine, but the Trojan defense has played very, very well.
So first shot from Bryson Ananga from 13 gets it to go, and head coach Bernie White turns around the bench and says that was a nice shot. Here comes Drew McKaig with some urgency, picks it up at the right elbow, back out to Caleb Sweet, who then finds number 23, Lucas Perry, back up top to Drew McKaig. McKaig with the ball now, dribbling between his legs. Bryson Ananga on him, very good defense. Caleb Sweet with the ball, back to McKaig, takes the pick from Sweet, pulls from the right elbow, swishes it. Big time shot from him. That's what you want to see from Drew McKaig, making things happen. 42-19 with 7:15 to go here in the third quarter. Aiden White with the ball. It looks like the Panthers are still in that 3-2 zone. Getting it into Bryson Ananga. Shoots from 15, no good. Big time rebound by Christian Hughes. Couldn't get the put back to go. Rebounded Panthers, and here they come. Drew McKaig driving inside. Sidestep, my goodness, shoots from 14. He might have come up hobbled on that one, as here comes Aiden White. Crosses over, left-handed now. Rylan Toloza on him, behind his back, he's looking good. Into the corner to Christian Hughes, back to Aiden White. White with the ball, Rylan Toloza on him. Driving to the left, he's driving inside now. Here's Aiden White, dump off, back out to Connor Marlatt. Marlatt driving inside, stolen by Mika Rands, and here comes Drew McKaig. Dump off to Rylan Toloza, spin around, blocked by Bryson Ananga, and he liked that one. Get that out of here is what he said. Rylan Toloza tried to pull a fast one spinning around at 5'7", but then you've got the 6'2" Bryson Ananga right there to swat it out of the air. And then there's the steal off the inbounds pass. Here's Aiden White all the way down for the layup, and he gets it to go. 44-19, 6:20 to go here in the third. Drew McKaig with the ball. Bryson Ananga picking him up full court now. Oh, stolen by Bryson Ananga. He picked the pocket. Here he comes for the layup, and he gets it to go. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Bryson Ananga up to Drew McKaig. He's driving it inside. Now he shoots a layup. He's going to get fouled and go to the line. What a steal by Bryson Ananga. Picking Drew McKaig up from full court, picked the pocket, took it all the way to the hole with McKaig right on his hip. It didn't matter. Bryson Ananga wasn't letting that go by. You pick the pocket, he's going to make it score. That's exactly what he did.
And Hughes was called for the foul on the fast break attempt on the other end, and I think he had his feet set, but he just wasn't high enough. I think he was too deep.
You're right.
And they're going to call a charge if you're that deep, and he did, and their first free throw was good, and their second one was also good.
So McKaig showing his shooting ability here as Aiden White now bringing the ball across the timeline. Kicks it over to Christian Hughes in the corner. Back to Aiden White. No, stolen by Rylan Toloza. Up to Drew McKaig. Fast break opportunity, and he lays it in. Big time score from the Panthers, 46-23. 5:45 to go here in the third. Aiden White to bring it across the timeline. White, another steal by Mika Rands, and he puts the layup up, blocked by Aiden White. The last touch by a Panther, it will be West Central ball. Boy, we see some basketball here right now, Scott.
I'm looking here in another minute or so. If this doesn't settle down a little bit, then West Central's going to get a timeout here. Settle everybody down.
Exactly. Panthers still in that 3-2. Aiden White over to Connor Marlatt for three from the extended wing. No good. Rebound to Drew McKaig.
Ooh, a double.
Now he's got double team down on the other end of the floor, trying to bring it across the timeline. They pass up to Caleb Sweet, who then gets it back to Drew McKaig. Over to Rylan Toloza. Toloza back over to Mika Rands. Rands driving baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded Bryson Ananga. Nananga pushes it forward to Connor Marlatt. Marlatt almost lost it, but it rolls right to Bryce Nananga from 3 behind the arc. No good. Rebounded Panthers. And here comes Drew McCaig across the timeline. Driving inside, picks up his dribble. Blocked again by Bryce Nananga. Oh my goodness. Caleb Sweet back to McCaig for a 3. No good. Rebounded Bryce Nananga. Here he comes. Rylan Tolosa on his rear. And he almost stole it. The ball goes sailing out of bounds. It will be West Central ball.
Boy, Bryson will hustle. Talanga is all over the floor. He will hustle. And he's done that a few times tonight where he's knocked it away from the defender out of bounds.
Getting it into Christian Hughes for the lay-in, and he gets it to go. 48-23, 4:30 to go here in the third. Bringing it across the timeline for the Panthers. Rylan Tolosa back to Drew McCaig. McCaig with the ball now, driving inside, kicks it over to Rylan Tolosa, back to McCaig. McCaig going inside, shoots it from 4, and he rattles it around the rim and gets it to go. Timeout Panthers, full timeout. They want to have a chat. As tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. So, fast-paced third quarter, Scott.
Yeah. Well, it's been a fast-paced game, but yes, the third quarter has been like the first 2 quarters, and Pioneer called a quick timeout. I think they wanted to address a little bit of the defense there. They've started pulling that zone out a little bit higher, and they're doing a little bit of gambling, trying to cut the passes off in the passing lanes, which has turned into some fast break attempts. They just haven't been able to get them to turn into points.
48-25 as we have 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter off the timeout from the Pioneer Panthers. Darren McCaig wants to talk things over with his boys, as it will be West Central ball here. The Panthers are down by 23 points. Aiden White is going to bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. He's at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Addison Huber. Back over to Aiden White. Panthers in that 3-2, getting it into Bryce Nananga. Fakes the pass and shoots for 14. An easy shot for him.
Nice pass fake, and there's an unforced error by Pioneer.
Well,
it may be tipped.
Well, we see the refs having a little bit of a conference here.
Yeah, it was tipped.
So, last touch by a Trojan. It will be, in fact, Panther ball here, as Drew McCaig will get it in on the sideline. Into Mika Rands, who he'll bring it across. Rands with the ball, Aiden White on him. Trojans in a man-to-man. Hands off to Drew McCaig, inside to Caleb Sweet for the layup, and a nice play. Finally, they get one to work for him.
Yeah, good pump fake, and they were able to turn that into a nice, easy 2 points.
Aiden White crossing over Rylan Tolosa, now going to the baseline. Oh my goodness, back out to Bryce Nananga. I don't know how he got through there, Scott. Now Nananga's with the ball, back out to Aiden White. They can rely on each other. Behind his back, now he's driving left, baseline, going inside. Kicks it out to the corner, Christian Hughes for 3. No good, and an over the back call on number 30, Carter Luark. And he couldn't believe it. He looked over to head coach Bernie White, and Bernie White was shaking his head like, yep, that was over the back, buddy. That was over the back. So he'll take a seat, and coming in is number 25, Zach Boning, the sophomore forward/center, standing at 6'2". Not a bad height to be coming in off the bench, as these Trojans have some height, Scott.
Yeah, they do.
Tolosa into Drew McCaig. Now dumps off to Caleb Sweet. Another layup up and in and out. Rebounded Rylan Tolosa, the shortest guy on the court. Came in out of nowhere. Back up top to Caleb Sweet. Now to Drew McCaig. Great hustle from Rylan Tolosa. Stolen by Aiden White. He's all alone. Fast break opportunity. And he gets the layup to go. 52-27. It's all Trojans here. 2:30 to go in the third.
Stole the ball from behind and then down the floor, and not much time at all.
No. 0 time. Rylan Tolosa back out to Caleb Sweet for the Panthers. Jump step back out to the corner. Drew McCaig for 3 immediately. Overshot it. Rebounded inside. Number 25, Zach Boning, the guy that just checked in, the sophomore. Here's Bryce Nananga, picks up his dribble, back out to Aiden White. Deep three from him. Over left iron, missed it, but rebounded by the Trojans. This is Addison Huber, back up top to Aiden White. Resets the offense, volleyball line into Bryce Nananga at the free throw line. Shoots his shot and he's fouled immediately. That was a smart pull there.
Yeah, he felt the pressure on him, and he knew the defensive player was right there, so he decided to go ahead and pull the jump shot attempt and got fouled, and we'll shoot some free throws here.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's 52-27. Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast today, taking care of all your insurance needs. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call anytime at 574-772-6844. Bryce Nananga's first free throw is a miss. It's interesting. He hit a shot in play there, and then at the free throw where it's all calm and collected, he missed the first one.
Right.
But he makes the second one count, so that's what matters. 53-27 in this one, under a minute 50 to go in the third. Drew McKaig hands off to Caleb Sweet for the Panthers. Now into the corner. This is number 23, Lucas Perry for three.
Oh.
No good, but rebounded Drew McKaig on the inside. Nobody blocked him out. 53-29, minute 30 to go. Aiden White to bring it across the timeline. Rylan Toloza, first one to meet him. 3-2 is what the Panthers are in. They want to do a zone here, trying to thwart the three-point line from being an option. White cross-court pass to Christian Hughes, back up top. Now over to Aiden White. White, fake pass now inside to Nananga. Shoots from the left elbow, just a little inside, and he gets it to go again. So Drew McKaig to bring it across the timeline. Dribbling between his legs, Bryce Nananga on him. Picks his dribble up, hands off to Caleb Sweet, who then finds Lucas Perry. Luke Perry dumps off to Sweet. Sweet inside with the fake. A nice move there as he got Bryce Nananga hopping up high and gets the layup to go.
That's Sweet's 6th point here in the third quarter, so he's done a nice job after the half.
Aiden White with the ball up top. And just as Scott mentioned, Caleb Sweet having a good third quarter here for the Panthers. Aiden White with the ball up top. Now he's going to be trapped. Gets rid of it over to Bryce Nananga. Nananga now driving inside. Picks up his dribble. Trying to get rid of it. Shoots the shot. No foul called. He wanted one. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Panther ball.
Sometimes in these type of ball games, Mitch, you won't get a call like that, and you just have to turn around and go back down and play defense.
It reminds me of Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce would do that. He'd swing his arms up because the guy's arm was there. He'd try to get that called for a foul. They do that a lot in the NBA as they get it inside now for the Panthers. This is Rylan Toloza called for a travel. So the Panthers to bring it across the timeline is Aiden White. Back to the corner to Christian Hughes. Big time three from him, and he gets it to go at the end of the third quarter. What a way to finish the third for the Trojans, 58-31. Boy, the Trojans just won't slow down, Scott.
No, they won't slow down, and a nice three out of the corner to end the third quarter and head into the fourth with a 58-31 lead.
We thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Well, 2 games, a little lopsided we saw tonight. But we did see both teams win, or both schools win. That's what I should say.
Yes. Well,
not yet.
Right.
But the way this game's going.
Exactly.
It's going to take a prayer and a few more to get back in this for the Panthers. As you can tell, the West Central Trojans came to play tonight. They have some fierceness to them. They are ferocious.
Boy, and you said that they have been improving as the season has moved on, and boy, you can definitely tell that they've improved as they have 2 really, really solid players, and then the rest of the players that are playing the roles off the bench, they're playing well tonight, so they've done a real nice job.
So Mika Rand's at the top of the key now.
Are you losing your paperwork again? It's like the third time tonight.
A fan picked up my my program. She just wanted to see who was on there. It's okay. As they get it into Drew McCaig now for the Pioneer Panthers. He takes the fake, shoots up the layup, and he gets it to go. McCaig starts the fourth quarter and off nicely. 58-33, 7:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. This is Aiden White now with the ball. Gets it over to number 11, Bryce Nananga. Nananga now with the ball. He's got some D on him. The 3-2 is working for the Panthers here on this possession. Nananga gets it over to Aiden White now. White with the ball, back to Nananga. Nananga dribbling up top now. Some pressure. Now here comes Aiden White on the inside. Dumps off the number 30. That is Carter Luark. Missed the layup opportunity. Rebounded Panthers. Here comes Drew McCaig driving inside. Shoots it from 14. No good. Rebounded Connor Marlatt, and here come the Trojans.
None of the Pioneer players crashing the boards, so that was an easy rebound for the Trojans.
So back up top, this is Bryce Nananga. Shoots from the right elbow. Look good, no good. Rebounded from Christian Hughes. Puts it back, and he is having a game.
Hughes is having a game. He's done a very nice job of being complimentary and doing the small things, the little things you need to win.
Drew McCaig with the ball, back to Caleb Sweet, who's driving inside. Hands off the number 23, Lucas Perry. Finds in the corner, number 3, Ryan Looker for 3. No good. Rebounded inside, Carter Luark, and here come the Trojans. Aiden White with the ball up top. Nice stutter step crossover. Oh, almost got the layup to go, but no. And on the rebound was number 52, Christian Hughes. Gets fouled on the putback. He's going to shoot 2 here at the line.
Looked like White came in and was going for the layup, and it went underneath the basket, almost went up and through. I would have been interested to see what they called on if that would have happened.
I just noticed the big fans in here.
There's 2 free throws that have been knocked down. 62-33 is the score here in the fourth.
So it makes both free throws, and the Panthers have the ball. This is Drew McCaig driving on the inside. Tries a reverse layup, no good. Rebounded Bryce Nananga. Here he comes on a fast break opportunity, taking it coast to coast. Oh my goodness gracious. Up and under. Beautiful play. Looked like Kyrie Irving.
Nice body control.
Drew McCaig driving on the inside. Took on 2 Trojans. No good. Almost had the rebound, and a jump ball is called. It will be Trojan ball. My goodness, the scoop up and under layup by Bryce Nananga.
Yeah, it's body control. He got in there, he took a little bit of contact, but didn't call a foul, but just was able to get that ball to go through the hoop. Very nice.
So Aiden White brings it across the timeline for the Trojans. 5:30 to go, 64-33. It's a 31-point ball game, folks. It's going to be extra hard for the Panthers to come back in this one. Nananga gets it over to Christian Hughes. Fake, puts up the shot, and he gets it to go on the inside. Christian Hughes is having his way.
You know, he's putting in a little bit of time for player of the game here, my friend.
He is, Scott. Caleb Sweet now back to the top of the key. This is number 13, Andrew Helton. Helton back to Drew McCaig. McCaig driving inside, shoots the shot, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded Luark for the Trojans, and a foul's called on the inside. It's called on Drew McCaig. So, head coach McCaig didn't like that call, trying to state his case with the official, but it doesn't matter. He walked right away. Aiden White, skip, pass down inside to Christian Hughes with his left hand. Oh, man. Looked like a shortstop throwing it all the way home. 68-33, the Trojans are all in control. Drew McCaig, stolen by Christian Hughes. Who else? Here he comes. Almost lost it, picks it back up, and he gets the layup to go. Oh my gosh. Christian Hughes is answering Scott's call right now. This is Caleb Sweet, top of the key, picks up his dribble, hands off to Drew McCaig for three, and a dagger right there, right back at you, he says, and a timeout Pioneer right after the three. Big time three from Drew McCaig, as he hasn't had many of those to go tonight.
So, and wait till I tell you this, Christian Hughes is only a sophomore.
I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it is.
Christian Hughes, a 6'2" sophomore. Boy, you think he could grow over the summer, maybe a few inches?
Possibility.
Get up to 6'6". That'd be a fun height. I always said if I was 6'4" or 5", I'd be a lot happier.
If I was 5'10", I'd be a lot happier. Who you kidding?
Oh. Well, 70-36, not much to talk about here. As there's 4 minutes to go, hate to say it, it's all but over. They're playing for respect right now, and you gotta respect that.
Oh no, absolutely. And you know the thing of it, what I like to see, and I hate, lopsided games. Nobody likes lopsided games, but the kids are still playing hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
They're not hanging their heads. They're still hustling. They're still taking shots and still playing defense. And that's what you got to like about it.
Well, at the end of the day, I think no matter what the score is, they still love the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're giving their hearts out. The Pioneer Panthers doing everything they can, but boy, they came into the Trojan trench, and the Trojans just were prepared. They were ready for them.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it.
There was never a Panther horse called. It was a Trojan horse. That's what it was called. As they get it into Christian Hughes for another layup. My gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, you couldn't bring a Trojan horse into the Trojan trench against the Trojans. As the Panthers try to get it into Drew McCaig. Spinning around, reverse layup, and he gets the and one to go against Connor Marlatt. Wow. So he'll have another three-point opportunity. I think McCaig's up past 10 points for tonight easily. McCaig shoots the free throw, no good. Rebounded Aiden White, and here he comes. White bringing it across the timeline, driving inside, shoots it. Oh, in and out on the layup. Rebounded Mika Rands. Here they come. Stolen back by Bryce Nananga. Yeah. And he's called for a travel. So some extracurriculars out there on the floor. As Nananga couldn't believe it. He thought he was fouled. So McCaig will pass in for the Panthers. Tried to get it in to number 35, Caleb Sweet, but it's last touched by a Trojan, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Panther ball here. Sideline out of bounds play. Right in front of their own bench, here's Drew McCaig. Gets it into Rylan Toloza. Toloza now over to Andrew Holton. Stolen. Aiden White. Here he comes on the fast break. Spins around, passes over Christian Hughes for three. No good. Rebounded inside. Caleb Sweet for the Panthers. 2:15 to go in the game. McCaig turns around, picks up his dribble, hits it over to Mika Rands. Rands now over to Caleb Sweet, tries his shot at the three, and he gets it to go. Big time three from Caleb Sweet. 2 minutes even to go. Aiden White dumps off to Carter Luark, and he gets the lay-in and the and one. Wow.
Yeah, that was a great drive to the basket that time by White, and then an easy dump off for two.
So he's going to go to the line to get an and one opportunity. As we see Zach Boning checking in and Bryce Nananga checking out for the Trojans. Free throws up away for the three-point opportunity, and he gets it to go. And now checking in is number 0, Quentin Harper, and checking out was the free throw shooter, Carter Luark. So Caleb Sweet to bring it across the timeline. 1:20 to go in the game. 75-41. It's all Trojans. McKay, Drew driving inside, kicks it back out. Now this is Caleb Sweet with the ball, driving inside, picks up his dribble, looking for somebody. There's Rylan Toloza on the layup, but no! Connor Marlatt thought he blocked him, but he's called for a foul.
He got him in the head that time, just a little bit, because he was going for the ball, missed the ball just a little bit, got him in the head.
You know, one thing I find
not an intentional headshot.
No, not at all. It just hit him, and you're right. The clock is continuing to run here, as. You know, I think that's one thing that stuck out to me about these Trojans is they're up by this many points, and they're upset when a foul's called. They don't want the game to end. They'd take this into triple overtime if they could. Or they just keep on playing. As, you know, this late in the game, you wouldn't really worry if you got a foul called. But Connor Marlatt, that type of competitor, hates when it's called, and he doesn't think it was. Second free throw missed, under 45 seconds to go here in the ball game. Marlatt back over to Aiden White, top of the key. We'll see what they do here. Gets it over. Almost stolen. Here comes Christian Hughes on the inside, and he's having another layup.
Wow.
Making his case for player of the game for Scott tonight is Christian Hughes for the Trojans of West Central. Drew McKay with the ball, top of the key. 20 seconds to go. Kicks it over to the corner. This is number 23 on the lay-in. Lucas Perry, a nice left-handed layup. As Aiden White's going to bring it across the timeline, and that'll probably be the end of the ball game. As head coach Bernie White is saying, nope, no more. Let's call it a game. That was a big win, 77-44. The West Central Trojans take it home against the Pioneer Panthers. A big-time win for the West Central Trojans as they add another one in the win column, Scott.
Yeah, celebrating. They hit White in the head in the celebration.
I saw that.
Hey, that's never good. You know what? Do your celebration, but don't hurt your teammate. Good Lord.
Well, we have a lot to talk about in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We're going to find out what the play of the game from Game 1 and Game 2 was. We're also going to find out who our player of the game is from Game 1 and Game 2. That's coming up in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You don't want to miss it. I'm Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Scott Masters. Don't go anywhere. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemucca. Call 574-946-6894.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show. Let's get back to Mitch Columbia and Coach Terry Minix.
Coach Terry Minix couldn't be here tonight. In his place is sports analyst Scott Masters this evening, as we have with us head coach of the West Central Trojans talking with us, Bernie White, off a huge win over the Pioneer Panthers. Coach, boy, what's there to say? What do you have to say?
We played together and played well, but our guys played good defense, and we shared the ball, and we broke their zone down pretty good and had good shots. And if you make them, you know, it's going to be a good game for you.
You got any questions for him, Scott?
Well, Christian Hughes comes in to get you 30 points tonight, sir.
Right.
What do you do at that point? You just keep giving him the ball and say, take it.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
feed the hot hand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Very good, sir.
I mean, he just got position on the inside all night long. He was controlling the inside. You guys really, you had Aiden White, you had Bryson Enga, but you almost didn't have to rely on them because you had the guys on the inside, and then Carter Luark as well. Let's mention Carter Luark.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my gosh. And we talked towards the end of the game there. I said, this just shows their competitive nature. Connor Marlatt gets that foul at the end. You're up 35-plus points, and he's upset that he's called for a foul. I think that shows the competitive nature that you guys have. You don't care what the score is. You're coming to ball, and you're coming to play hard.
All day long and twice on Sunday, bro. Yeah.
Man, I love it. I love it. We talked at the broadcast. We're definitely giving you the best dressed coach in the area. That's for sure, Coach.
Love
the look.
Love
it. Absolutely. Most coaches don't show up dressed to impress. We love it.
You
gotta look good to play good.
Got to.
We got a 7 a.m. practice tomorrow, or are we gonna let them sleep in a little bit? Oh, I like it.
Oh, we got a game tomorrow against Rensselaer anyway. So. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So, what do you know about Rensselaer, and what are you gonna bring to the table?
They're big and huge. So we gotta work on our spread offense, try to spread them out, take to the basket.
Sure.
See what happens.
Well, not much time left for the season. You're heading into the latter portion here. What are you hoping you see from your Trojans? It looks like from the start of the season to now, this is a completely different team. Yeah. I mean, you had some tough losses there at the beginning, but it's just growing pains. It's starting the season out. I was on a team that went 18-2, lost the first game of sectional, so season records don't matter.
You're right. You're right about that.
And here you guys are coming to, you guys look like a solid team. Everyone loves each other. It looks like they're friends outside of here as well.
They are. Really close people.
Wow.
And we got probably about maybe 6-7 games left. So now is the big crunch for the end and get some consecutive games in a row, and get ready for sectional.
Yeah.
So that's our plan right now. So.
Well, other than the few that we mentioned, was there anything out on the court tonight that you'd like to share with our listeners you were really proud of?
Great crowd, great atmosphere, great fans, and Pioneer played hard too. Give them credit for playing hard too. So.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming by. Is there anybody you'd like to say hello to this evening?
Hi, Mom.
All right, Coach, I appreciate your time.
All right.
We'll get you on the Saturday Sports Line soon, my friend. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your
Okay.
time.
That's
head coach of the West Central Trojans, Bernie White, here as we are going to take a break and come back and get ready for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. What a great interview.
Yeah,
that was a great
awesome.
interview.
Yeah.
Finally got a chance to speak with Bernie White. I've been waiting all season long, and we just made it happen. So we're going to take a break and come back and get ready for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. This is the Collins Insurance Postgame Show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Collins Insurance Agency in Knox has done it again. They have earned the distinction of preferred agency partner from the Western Reserve Insurance Company.
Can't touch this.
So what does that mean for you? Collins Insurance Agency provides themselves of taking care of its community. That means providing the best insurance that keeps you and your family safe in a time of need. And with this honor, Collins Insurance Agency looks forward to providing Stark and surrounding counties the best customer service you and your family deserve. Collins Insurance Agency in Knox, living the golden rule by treating you like family.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Now, let's return to the voices of WKVI, Sports Director Mitch Columbi and Coach Terry Minix.
Coach Terry Minix couldn't be here tonight, so in his place, we've got our very own sports analyst, Scott Masters. Scott, you definitely analyzed the game one. Let's start there between the Lady Panthers of Pioneer going up against the Lady Trojans of West Central here. What was our play of the game in game one, if you can rattle your brain there?
About 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ashley Brook put in her first three of the ball game, and man, it just looked so smooth and so easy, and she knocked it down. And she normally scores high, but she got the ball to her teammates today. But I'm going to say that first three-pointer with 5 minutes to go in the first is the play of the game.
All right, now we transition over to the boys' game, the second game of our doubleheader tonight. What was our play of the game in that one?
I'm going to call White's spin move off the glass for 2 with 2:32 to go.
Yeah, baby.
And, man, that was one heck of a play.
That was a sweet play, man.
Boy, he spun. Everybody else went one way, and he
went the other way.
Off the glass for 2.
I'd never seen anything like that. I mean, it literally, he thought that everyone on the Panthers team thought he was going one way, and little did they know he was behind them while they thought that. That's how fast he is. That's how fast Aiden White is.
For sure.
So those are our Stark County Co-op plays of the game for Game 1 and Game 2, as we're going to take a break and come back for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. This is the Collins Insurance Postgame Show on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch.
Thank you, Mr. John Thompson. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Pierre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game for Game 1 between the Lady Panthers of Pioneer and the West Central Lady Trojans. I turn things over to our sports analyst, Scott Masters.
And we're going to give the Player of the Game to Paula Coronado Fernandez.
Oh, yeah.
Who chipped in 14 points, and those were big points tonight. So we'll give her the Ashley Derrickson Player of the Game.
Well, I got to agree with that. You know, we came into this game knowing Ashlyn Brooke was going to be the star player. She was the key ingredient to that offense, but boy, when she really didn't have the best night from behind the arc that she typically normally would. Now, that's not knocking her by any means. I think that was just the defense getting up in her face, not allowing her to shoot those threes. She got most of her points from inside the three-point line. So I agree with you. I think Fernandez was that key factor player in the game that was able to make it happen for the Panthers, and just having a little extra help to Ashlyn Brooke makes it happen.
Yep.
So now we'll transition into the second game. Who do you believe our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game for Game 2 is?
I'm going to go with Christian Hughes' 30 points
30 ball
in this game. That'll get him the Player of the Game, that's for sure.
I think he had one three-pointer.
Yeah,
All of his other points were on the inside.
The 30th point came on the three-pointer. Yeah.
So he had 27 points off the free throws and on the inside, just doing a fantastic job. You got to hand it to him.
Absolutely.
Christian Hughes. And maybe remind you, we keep hearing about Aiden White and Bryson Anga. You come in, and then we have Christian Hughes dropping 30 on you. So this team is dangerous. If you're listening and preparing for the West Central Trojans, you better be ready to play hard, because these guys are going to play to the final buzzer. They're going to play to the final buzzer if they're up 40 points or not. They're going to be upset if they call a foul on you. They're going to fight until the last breath. That's exactly what the Trojans do.
Yep.
It's very reminiscent of their football team as well.
Well, that's definitely in Bomber country. Better be ready for some play tomorrow night. That's for sure.
Well, hey, we remind you KVB Sports is back in action tomorrow night as WKVI will be in the nest of North Judson St. Pierre as the Blue Jays host their longtime rival, the Knox Redskins, in a girls and boys doubleheader. You can almost feel the excitement and intensity now. We will be going live at 5:30 p.m. Central. Myself and two-time Indiana High School basketball state champ Terry Minix will be on the call. That's right here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Join us tomorrow morning for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and streaming around the world at WKVI.com. I also invite all of you to follow us on social media, on Facebook at Sports to the Max, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, and on Twitter at KVB Sports for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Scott.
Well, I think we saw two good ball games, even though the score was spread out a little bit. I thought we saw two good ball games tonight, both boys and girls. So it was very nice to make my first appearance over here at West Central.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got a long drive back to Plymouth for both of us. We both live in Plymouth. What do you take, 421 up to 30?
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do. So a caravan to Plymouth back for Scott and I as we're heading home for the night. It's 9 Eastern, an early night for us. Usually don't get home till after 10:30. So we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's call it a night here on this Friday night. Well, from all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Sports. For our in-game producer who does a fantastic job every day, she's here for us, Marilla Schaefer. Our sports analyst, Scott Masters. Always appreciate you being here, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Our in-game announcer, John Thompson. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Patrick Auto Group, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Ancilla College, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.